Hey guys, Civil Rights Act, because black people were getting killed in the street. We shouldn't have done that. Really, it's just, hey, that's racist. What? You said racism? Why do you always want to talk about race?
You know what? This world's against me. White man fight back.
Y'all be making everything about race.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 33 of The Jam. It's JJ, AV, and Matt. The way it is sometimes, I guess.
Sometimes.
Shout out Alan.
Yeah,
Alan is still not
Shout
joining
out
us
Alan,
this
man.
week, unfortunately, but he is recovering. Hopefully he will be back next week. But he went down with illness, so shouts out to him. Well wishes to him in the comments. But besides that, how are y'all doing this week?
Man.
Demonetized.
You know, I already said it, so we gonna have to bleep it out. I was like, shout out my
It's over.
It's already cooked. But man, tired.
Man.
Working.
Bro, I ain't never worked this hard in my life.
Chat, I'm Matt now. Chat, I don't even know what is going on. Like, we've been working way too hard, and also it's been like a lot of rewards for that work too. It's been a lot of crazy experiences. We're gonna talk about that and all the news and all the important stuff coming up right now. Throughout the show, we're gonna be talking about Kyren Lacey. I know a lot of y'all have been waiting for our take on that, so we're gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about the epidemic of white-on-white violence that is facing America and what we do about it, Megyn Kelly. And then we're gonna get into the war on Chicago that is a product of white-on-white violence, and all the stuff that has been going down in our city. I know y'all have been seeing it, and y'all have been tuning in, which is why we've been working so hard. Part of it, at least. Yeah. But before all that information, like, comment, share, subscribe.
You have to.
What are you doing?
What would Alan say right now?
What would he say, AB?
He would say, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, X, X, Twitter, TikTok, Prime, Spotify,
iHeartRadio,
iHeartRadio, Amazon, Acast.
Bang out.
Just
All
start
the
spamming
above.
them.
Please follow us, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the bell. What are y'all doing? We do not make money unless y'all do that. And also, we won't make money unless y'all sign up to that Patreon that's out there.
Yes, sir.
Bang out.
Patreon is now live in the flesh. We got some shit in there for y'all to watch. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Y'all get access to, we have our pilot episode that y'all have not seen.
Yeah, the first episode
That'll go up there.
recorded.
If you want to see it outside of that, we got all types of stuff.
We talking about like the camera on the shelf and shit.
We're talking about no. We're talking about, like, we didn't even have the album covers.
Yeah, remember the first time we
Remember, I had the hat on. I had the black. Yeah, boy, y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. The clips came out from that, though, and the clips did really well.
I think I had like the worst fit I possibly have ever worn.
What did you wear that
I think I wore my green veil pants with like this black shirt. It was bad. It was bad.
So if you wonder what we talked about in our episode 0, our very first Jam episode ever, go sign up for the Patreon. We're gonna give y'all exclusive stuff like vlogs, other content, extra content from our life. But we're still building out exactly what's gonna be on the Patreon. So bear with us while we do that.
Yes.
Go subscribe. Go, I believe, what is it, $7?
$6.
$6 written.
Economical, as written. The Netflix ask you for $11.99.
Oh God, you gonna pay $11.99 for Netflix. You gonna pay $15 for Prime on Amazon. You might as well pay that $6 for that.
Exactly, and they propagandize you the moment that something don't align with them. They gonna get their money affected. We don't do that, so written. But please show love and support. Support us that way, like y'all always do. Thank you, sir.
We appreciate all of the support because we just hit 100K too.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
And 50K.
And 50K on
Insane.
YouTube. What is going on? Like, when you thank you guys for the love and support.
Bro,
when we talk about 100,000 followers on Instagram and 50K on YouTube, we didn't see that within the first year of this starting, within the first 8 months of this starting.
Crazy.
And it's because y'all fuck with us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I was going to say something else to mention about the Patreon. When Jam merch starts rolling out, you're going to have to look for that because you might get exclusive access.
Might get exclusive stuff. You might get
access on merch.
Yes,
you might get like a random little signed J. William J hat just in your thing. Like, you never know.
You never know. I can't get.
know.
You never know. You gonna get something if you do that.
Yep.
But
and we got chat rooms in there too, so y'all can talk to each other. The Jamly, you feel me?
Yes, sir. But thank you guys as always for the support. Now we got to get to what it is we do best. The fit check.
Fit check of.
Oh
I
my
low-key
God.
forgot about that. I ain't gonna
Got him. All right, we
Who
go
going
jam
first?
format.
Jam?
I got
Yes,
you.
sir.
I got you. So we got the Georgetowns. I remember the school this time. Bang out. Then we got the jeans that have been featured in 47% of jam episodes.
47%.
Then we got in the historical Cubs jersey.
That is
you know
so
what I'm saying?
fire.
Hard, bro.
Courtesy of yours truly.
Yeah, that's so fire.
Yes,
Fire.
sir. And you got the chain.
Chains,
And the white tee on something.
white tee,
Stack on something.
stack, honey,
Locks
yeah,
on something.
locks, honey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, what you got on, guys?
Got the ice cream pant of doom.
Got
Yeah,
the ice
sir.
cream on.
Big Jones. Got the grapes. on
Grapes,
the
grapes
feet.
on them.
Oop.
Grapes
hold
are
on.
in my top 10.
Nike Air on the
With the
back.
Nike Air on the
Yes,
back.
sir.
too,
Grapes
you
are
know
in
what I
my
mean?
top 10 shoes. I remember my first pair of real Jordans were grapes when I was in second grade.
Bro, I remember that. They devalued those so much.
Yeah, and it was way too
But now
small for me.
they redid it to where now the Tyler's all the way up to men's size they look exactly the same now. They
That's
got
so
the
cool.
icy bottoms.
Because back in the day, it used to one-dimensional that bitch.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
they
have
did.
no poof in
They
it.
did.
No, nothing.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
It was a smooth
No
Yeah.
ankle support. Babies
remember-
rolling their ankles.
I used to
and
wear,
shit.
you know what's funny? I used to wear my sister's fives because she had all the shoes. But I used to wear her fives, and people thought they was fake because the women
Yeah,
like
they
they
were
were
ankle
it was
defined.
different. Yeah, it was different.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hang on.
Reggie.
Your boy got the Scream shirt I got from
That's fire.
H&M. No, Nordstrom.
From
North
North. I need to go to North.
Get the satchel.
Satchel.
Blue satchel.
Blue
satchel.
Coach satchel.
Look
Talk
at the
about
blue
talk about
colorway.
things that are blue.
Wait. You got to get the chain.
Oh,
first.
get the chain.
Chain.
Come on. Get the
Chain.
chain. My fault. Get the
Okay,
chain.
what about things that
But
are
talk
blue?
about things that are blue, gang.
Your pants?
My
You
boy-
You got to do the fit check, too.
What happened?
You got to do the fit check.
Yeah, I do got to do my fit check. But my boy, you had a birthday recently.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You
God.
had a birthday. Bro.
I tell you what
Boy,
wasn't
yeah.
blue was our spirits on October
what
1st.
was
Yeah,
But what
bro,
is
it is
blue?
It's back out!
Wait a minute.
Now, hold on.
Jam exclusive!
Damn exclusive.
Wait a minute. What do you
It's
need?
beginning to
Had
look
to
a
get
lot
my
like
boy
Christmas.
to man.
Everywhere
Oh,
you
Had
go.
to get my boy this
This
Surratt.
Horatio
Alone.
dude.
Courtesy
Yo.
of
The jab.
The jab. We got a card in the beat. What they say in
I
the
don't know what
card?
that is.
Hey, out.
Shout out to Source.
Surratt.
Swarovski,
Yeah, nah,
bang out.
Yes,
Hold on,
sir.
let me take the
Red.
tag. Hold on,
I'm
let me
about
take the. Hold on,
So they don't think
Leaks, barcode, specific amount, and address.
just don't look at it, gang. You ain't even gotta look at it for real. He looked immediately at it. Immediately.
We
I
don't, we don't see that. We don't see that tag.
price.
Oh, is the price not on there?
No,
Bang.
no,
Oh,
no,
right,
no,
right.
no.
What does it
Hang on,
look
hang on.
like?
Open it up.
Okay.
Open it
What
up.
is
Let's see what's in the box. Ooh,
a
got the
chain?
green box.
Yeah,
Got the
nah,
Box in a box.
Cosmo green box.
Cosmo Green.
Cosmo
Yo, what
green.
did y'all
Veil
just
pant
get
green.
the boy? Hold on.
Bang out.
Bang out.
Show the camera.
Show the camera. Bang out. Had
shit.
Diddy. Bro, I felt like we all have bracelets.
Yes,
You had
sir.
I ain't got no
Damn.
bracelets. Really appreciate
That
y'all, bro.
Boy, yes, sir. With the blue of doom.
With the blue of
Matches.
doom. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean?
Happy
God
birthday.
damn, I'm throwing that
Happy
bitch
birthday.
on right
Big
now.
26. The life lesson is that you never too old. Oh, y'all be acting like 20
Bro. They be
acting like
old
20
and shit.
When I was younger, yes, I did think like 26, 25 and up is old, nigga. I got like 80 more years left.
Bang out.
What?
Bang out.
That's real. And
You
I
in
was
your
gonna say,
prime, if anything.
Yeah.
that's real. The glisten.
God damn,
The
this
glisten.
shit glisten.
Oh my God. It remind me of
Yo, on the rear,
that pants. You looking at it.
on the rear. Hold on.
Hold on.
Put it on.
You gotta
Hold on,
clip
I
it.
got you.
You gotta clip
got
it.
you.
Bang out.
Let me clip it for you. Gang,
Ladies and
Right there.
gentlemen, take the time to celebrate your birthdays.
Yeah,
when you
of
can.
course.
yeah.
And if it's your birthday at home,
Happy
happy
birthday.
birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
There's a lot of
We
people's
missed your
birthdays
birthday.
coming up.
I'm sorry, but happy birthday to you. Too. Is it pinching you?
Nope.
I bet.
Bang out.
Fit perfect.
Shit.
Too. Bang out.
Make that who we twinning with.
Hold on,
You
hold
know
on.
what I mean?
Who we twinning with?
Bang out.
Redo fit check.
Right.
Redo fit check. Got the grapes on the feet. You know what I'm saying?
Restarts
You know
the
what I'm
whole
saying? Got the ice cream pant, the scream
Nigga.
shirt, the blue satchel,
Yes, sir.
blue satchel,
Satchel.
Satchel.
chain on the neck,
Chain on you,
Satchel.
fed me.
and the blue Swarovski.
Yeah, Rich.
You fed
Yes,
me.
sir.
Happy
Get
birthday,
you
my
right,
dog.
my boy. That ass.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
From
Man.
all of us. You know
And
what
see,
I mean?
because we
This
try
ain't
to.
never leaving my wrist.
Yes,
Gang.
Bathed in it.
real. Actually, the
Real.
only thing that made me stop taking this off is because it got caught in my blanket. But if it was up to me, it would never leave my wrist. But Matt,
That's hard,
last but
bro.
not
Last
least,
but
let's
not
continue.
least, you know what I mean? So I got the I wanted to be a little comfortable today. So I had
Yeah.
to put on, you know what I'm saying, reimagine bread.
Bread.
I had to put on the bread.
Can't
you
go
know what I
wrong.
mean? who decides war on the pants? You feel me? I don't wear these nearly enough, but you know what I mean. Who decides war on the pants?
Those are my favorite pair of pants.
Yeah, no, they're my favorite pair of pants. Veil on the shirt. You know what I mean?
Hang out.
I don't know what it is, but it's fire. You know
but it look cold, yeah.
Veil on the shirt, you know what I mean? I got the, I changed up the jury this time, you feel me?
Yeah?
I got the yellow jury.
Oh, it's back. The classic stack is back.
You feel me? You feel me? Change it up, you feel me?
I was gonna say, because regardless, right? You gotta try to have a good time.
Water.
He said, yeah.
I said, this is
You gotta try to look good while you having a good time, right? And one thing that we did that while doing also, if y'all caught it, was when we went to Atlanta.
Yes,
man.
Before we get into the depressing news of the world, let's explain this roller coaster that we've been on. So we went to Atlanta the other day and we linked with Deontay Kyle.
Shout out to boy.
The long-awaited collab. Shout out Grits and Eggs podcast. Shout out Big Ice Cup.
Big
Ice Cup. Knock the nigga out, Cup Cat.
That nigga is one of the funniest people I've like ever met.
Bro, that dude is
hilarious. But we linked up with them. We shot an episode. We shot episode 31, which y'all saw here, and then ours is episode 88 on his podcast as well.
Fire,
man,
fire.
Experience. How y'all like Atlanta?
I was gonna say, whole experience was crazy. Atlanta was fucking beautiful.
Black
the people we met, bro. Black people everywhere. Oh my god, it was so good.
I need to go back.
It's literally like, bro, it was so good because it was literally like such a different, like Chicago is like a progressive city.
Chicago's diverse,
exactly, but it ain't Atlanta.
Black.
It ain't majority black. Like, man, it was different. All the people we met down there. Shout out Ferg, shout out Angel, shout out all of them, you know what I'm saying? Everybody we met down there was cool as shit. It was dope. It was
cool as hell.
Especially like when we went out to the club. I forgot what club we went to. It was El Malo.
El Malo.
Yeah.
El Malo.
Shout out El Malo.
Bro, we get out the vehicle. It's already people like recognizing us and shit. Like, really appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Got in that bitch.
Shout out y'all. I'm about to say, we met outside. We pulled up.
Name.
I forgot his name as well, but he DM'd me afterwards and he was like, shout out to y'all. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for hosting us. We had a bartender who recognized us like from our content when we went to El Malo, and he was looking out for us. It was cool as hell. People, in the club had like recognized
Clubs was 10 times better than any club I've been in Chicago.
It was, I was going to say, so the thing about Chicago and clubbing and like going out and having a good time is because we're 21, so we just kind of got into it. So unless you like 26 or 27 and you be here already, like, and you know all the spots, and all those spots are probably gonna be in that age range. For us, you don't really get that many younger like spots. So when we went to El Malo, it was like everybody around our age range and black people, and it was cool as hell, and it was funny. We seen one nigga from the YouTube archives.
I saw a nigga from a YouTube video that I did like years ago at this point. It was like a year.
It was like the Pop the Balloon one.
Yeah, it was a Pop the Balloon.
Me and him were live on his YouTube channel. Maybe a year or two ago at his mom crib, and we seen bro in the video, and then we went to Atlanta and seen him in the club.
Funny as hell.
Like, what picture? Nah.
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
I mean, it's late at that point. I was already gone.
I wasn't taking pictures. I was gone.
I was not in a picture thing, but shout out everybody who we met. It was still cool as hell. And it was because we were talking about it is because like the black people that we have, like I think Hispanic people have passed black people for demographic wise in Chicago, and Illinois, as a more percentage. But what you see is because there's so much more like black people and black wealth in Atlanta, that's kind of like the black Mecca. That's why you see, like we were driving past. I'll never forget it. Just a random sighting. Never forget it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. We were driving past a gas station, and we seen maybe like 4 or 5 cars all there. And it's just one black dude outside of each of the cars gassing up they car.
And they was cool cars too. They was good cars.
Cool as hell. And I was like, damn, that's like actually you take for granted how often you don't pay attention to that. You don't see it that much out here because it's like, if you're gonna have like, even if you're gonna be a black person with a nice car, usually it's like a family, and usually you don't you catch it every so often. You can you can directly see the black wealth like in Atlanta, and it kind of like made me think about what is possible. Because like
it opened my mind to like what's actually possible. I was like, that shit is so dope.
And you're not finna get that by doing Hustlers University and shit. We need a whole different thing if we want to achieve that.
Hustlers University.
You ain't about to black excellence your way out of, or scam, I guess, because that's not black excellence. Your way out of that. But I think the thing that it made me think of was like, damn, bro, there's so much money in this world, and if allocated properly, Like, that's a reality that, like, you can see. People are just out here being people like we are.
Yeah.
And a lot of you niggas refuse to see that. But overall, Atlanta was amazing. Like,
Atlanta was dope as fuck.
I'm going to be
I
there.
cannot wait to go back.
I cannot wait to
Bro,
go back. I go back
gotta
right
go
now
back.
if it was up to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, big shout out to Deontay and everyone with his team. They're great. The entire interview and everything went really well. It was super cool getting to talk in that format because we had never talked in that format. I think that's the first time we ever had an interview on camera.
Like, yeah, that's the first like us being interviewed type shit.
That's crazy.
Insane.
What were y'all thinking during that time?
Just,
Like,
I felt like it was like a regular ass conversation.
Yeah.
And I think I seen like 2 or 3 comments max. Cause before yesterday, I didn't even notice there was like niggas say, oh, why ain't they talking about nothing? But it's like 2 or 3 comments that said it, but it's like, bro, he's just chilling.
I was gonna say the difference is
chill-ass
I think I was gonna say it was a chill ass episode too. I think it was kind of cool the dynamic because it's like we just chilling. We on his platform. And mind you, that wasn't the way that we wanted to do it. That was kind of like we had no idea how he was gonna do it. It's his episode. So we walked in. He was like, "Yeah, sit down. We just gonna start talking."
Yeah.
We started chopping it up how we was because
and we ain't talking about nothing. Who said we ain't
That's
talking
what I'm
about?
saying. We was talking about real shit
We're
too.
talking about propaganda.
And then
that's something that y'all don't even be talking about.
and then we went on our shit, and then we talked about the shit that motherfuckers want to. You know what I'm saying? That it was cool.
We talked about Charlie Kirk and everything.
It was fire.
The thing that was so cool about it is just that, like, having that platform, being on real platform, just chilling, talking, because y'all forget that, nigga, we people.
Yeah.
So it's like we try our best to give you the most educated takes about like the political world and everything, but we balance a million things happening.
And majority of people loved it. Majority of people loved it.
Yeah, vast majority of people loved it. I didn't. I've been getting hella love from it. I've been seeing people who I never thought would ever see our content.
Insane,
like,
bro.
It's crazy. So
clips blowing, like
every clip
crazy.
Fucking
so while this is all happening, right? Because Atlanta was a movie. We were handling all that. While this is all happening, I'm like losing my fucking mind because every day I check my phone and I'm like,
bullshit.
I mean, like, not only is it some bullshit, I'm also like, we're getting closer and closer to playoff season. And while we're in Atlanta, the MLB playoffs kicked off. Ladies and gentlemen, your Chicago Cubs have made the playoffs. Let me not disrespect.
We ain't got to disrespect.
So in the year of written, we seen OKC on a goddamn escalator and didn't get a picture with them, and then these niggas won the ring.
True.
Then the Cubs, who's been at least mine and your favorite team for years since we was like kids, started doing good this year.
Yep.
I remember prior to this year seeing all the talk about Cubs 2025 World Series, championship maybe, just because like they had been bad since like 2017. They won the World Series in 2016. That was the first time they did that in 100-something years, 108 years. So we've been waiting to get back here. They made the playoffs in 2020 in the COVID year in the bubble, but nobody was in the stadium and they got swept. So they got swept by Miami, mind you. That was fucking horrifying. I don't even think Miami like
horrifying.
That shit was horrifying to watch.
God, I had never heard like the Miami Marlins name and like
the Miami Marlins fell into that playoff series because it was expanded because it was the COVID season. Other than that, they would have not made it with a 10-foot barge pole and they kicked our ass. So it was rigged. And then the Cubs didn't see nothing until this year, and then they did really good. They were supposed to win the division. They didn't. And then they made the wild card series against San Diego.
When did they change that? Because I vividly remember it only being one game for wild card.
Yeah, so they had the one game. So basically what they used to do for baseball playoffs is, because baseball season is 162 games. So you play the entire season, and then what it was like the two lowest, I guess, teams to make the playoffs, I guess, like record-wise. There used to be one wild card spot per league, American and National League. There'll be one game playoff. I mean, you'd have played 162 games, and now it comes down to this one game, and if you lose, your season's done. And they had that for a few years. The Cubs played in that in 2015 when they beat the Pirates. They played in that one game wild card series. Now they changed it to 3 games. I think like 2 years ago or something, or 3 years ago.
That's crazy.
So for the last couple years, they've been doing 3-game series for like the first round of the playoffs. Cubs made it to that round. They got to host San Diego in Chicago at Wrigley Field for the 3 games, and they won that series.
Yep.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, we beat San Diego. Now we get to play Milwaukee.
The best team in the host. Oh my God, bro.
The reason why I put this topic for banter is because Milwaukee pisses me off to my fucking core. Because these niggas have actually been like just better.
Yeah.
They've actually just been better for the last, like...
I'm watching the first game. The first nigga. What is it? Michael Bush?
Michael Bush.
Home run. Bow. It's go time. It's go time. First inning. It's their turn to bat. First inning. 3 runs. Okay, hold on. Wait,
losing the rest
it's tied though.
No.
We got a whole game.
It's 3-1. I'm like, okay, we got a whole game. This is the first inning. 6-1. Wait a minute. What the fuck is going on?
Well, I thought they had 3 the first inning.
That was the second game.
That's the second game.
Oh.
Cubs had 3 runs.
Oh, we've lost twice.
So in game 1, the Cubs score first with a home run, or Michael Bush. We like, oh yeah, it's a rig. We've been saying this thing called Wrigley North because the Brewers are from Milwaukee, and if you go up on I-94 and go straight like up north to Milwaukee, you could get to like where the Brewers play. So they'd be like, oh, they be playing on 94. It's really close, like the stadiums. So we beat Milwaukee more times than we lost to them during the season. The Cubs did. So Cubs fans getting cocky, they Wrigley North because every time their stadium
like they
is just
own
further
it.
north. It's our shit, but just further up north.
Yeah.
So we start game 1, get a home run, lose the fucking lead, get blown the fuck out that entire game. I said, okay. Game 2, maybe we'll get them game 2. Seiya Suzuki goes crazy. 3-run homer, first inning. We like, yeah, the Cubs here. Gives up a 3-run homer at the bottom of the first. Tie game. Bottom of the 4th, take the lead. Continuously, they lost like 9-3.
Jesus.
Okay.
That's terrible.
The
By
problem,
Wilson Contreras' brother. Like, I didn't even know that nigga existed.
The Cubs had a
beating shit.
The Cubs had a nigga
God
on their
damn.
team when they won the World Series named Wilson Contreras. He got a brother who got good at baseball.
Catcher.
Yeah, he was a catcher, yeah. And his brother, his name's William Contreras, also a catcher. Got in the league, played for Milwaukee, kicking our ass. So now we're in a position where, as we're recording this, the Cubs are about to play game 3 today.
It's 7-game series, right?
It's a 5-game series. So if they lose today, it's over.
So if they lose, okay, Rich.
So I'm gonna be wearing.
So they gotta beat them 3 times.
They have,
Rich.
they have to beat Milwaukee 3 times in a row,
We're
and they
fucked.
haven't held a lead for longer than a fucking inning this series.
Jesus Christ.
It's not looking great, guys.
We're done for.
We're fucked.
Pack it up.
So we'll know by the time this episode comes out whether or not the Cubs are still playing baseball this year.
Yeah, and I
But
don't know who to blame.
In the event that they're not, I don't see them pulling out a 5-game series. If I'm proved wrong, I'll be happy. And then we'll get to play the Dodgers.
I was gonna say, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-fucking-doo. We get to play Shohei throwing 100 miles an hour. So, but it's been bad because we're supposed to, like, we beat them. They're capable of beating the Brewers. But they have been completely outclassed. The manager been making some bullshit. And the funniest thing is, and I'll end and we'll continue, the manager of the the manager of the Cubs was the manager of the Brewers when they were good. Like, this entire time, the Brewers been good. For like 6-7 years, they've been winning the division. No worries about it. They had a manager named Craig Counsell. And the Cubs, like 2 years ago, was like, he the best manager in baseball. Let's pay him $50 million to come manage the Cubs. And the Brewers got better.
As written.
As written.
That's the way the cookie crumble, nigga.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. So, these niggas talk about, we got to be in the postseason hunt for 6-7 years. You can't go all in on one season. We're not making it back.
Yeah,
Kyle Tucker about to fuck off, and then we're going to be cooked. So,
They're
but
not going to pay PCA's money. We're done for.
Here's to hoping that the Cubs pull one out, though. It's still postseason baseball happening in Chicago, so at the very minimum, we'll get one more game.
One more game.
And we won't go
that
to
we're
that
not
game.
attending.
If they make it to the next round, we'll go to it.
Yeah, if they make it to the next round, we have to.
Because even if they get their ass whooped by the Dodgers,
Yeah,
which
it's an experience.
I get to watch Shohei.
I was gonna say, we can see Shohei in person and
Try to
shit.
catch a foul ball and shit. Deserve it.
But shit, man, that's about as lighthearted as the bad news is gonna get today.
Yep.
Before we even get into more bad news, though, SoHo has been doing well. Thank you guys for buying. And now it's coming to that time where y'all should be starting to receive y'all orders.
Yeah.
So
they should be receiving, people who got who ordered their SoHo shirts, they should be receiving their orders like either this week or like next week, right? A lot of people have already received it. And I wanted to say, if you did get your SoHo shirt and you haven't flicked up in it yet, what are you doing?
what are you doing? First
Are you
of all,
tripping?
You have to do that. You have to flick up in it. You have to tag us.
Yeah, you got to tag
SoHo.
us. Tag the Jam, tag SoHo.
Post it on your story. Post it on your page. What are you doing?
And we're going to repost it.
Exactly.
As written.
As written.
You know what I mean? But
Thank
yeah,
you
we
guys.
appreciate all the support. Alan
man.
appreciates all the support.
100%. Y'all been pulling through for him and supporting him like this entire time in his absence. Thank you guys so much. And yes, post them shirts. We will be giving y'all shout outs. 100%. But now that's the end of the good to okay.
Yay!
Diddy.
Let's get into it.
I forgot about that, nigga. Diddy do. Nigga, when was the last time we talked about Diddy?
Must have been like episode 17 or some shit.
Yeah,
Something
like that.
He got convicted or whatever for I think he skirted the trafficking charge. He skirted the RICO charge.
Of course.
And then he got I guess transportation for prostitution is what he got charged with. So I was like, okay, let's see what they gonna charge him with. Let's see how much time they gonna give him. They gave this nigga 4 years. And then he already has like what, 2 years?
Yeah, he got 2 years served. Yeah, he's already served.
So he only gonna be in there for like 2. He gonna run the whole prison anyway. Time served, nigga. Free.
Penguin of Doom.
Penguin of hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, the vocab word of today is intersectionality.
Intersectionality.
Stop being happy that this nigga Diddy is getting light time because they was just finna lock him up because he a freak. That freak is very freaky with people with Molotov cocktails and all types of shit.
Nigga,
Like
that nigga's just a threat in general. You being freaky might be okay because you don't have access to like the police department.
Yeah, like billions and shit.
But stop clapping as though this is a win for you, nigga. It's a win for the wealthy.
I was saying, here's the thing, right? No, dead ass. Here's the thing, right? You know, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
You know, you got your time, serve it, cool. Am I gonna go to a Diddy party when he gets out? Fuck no. Stay far away from this nigga.
Is everything now all good?
No. Stay far away from this nigga still. Jesus, this nigga blew this nigga Cuddy car up.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't know how this nigga got. If a nigga walk into court and he like, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga Matt blew my car up, here the evidence, and I get off with 2 years, there's something fucking wrong.
I know nothing about like what she thinks about it, but like, what do you think Candace is saying right now? Because they did like the right did like a whole deep dive into the Diddy rabbit hole.
Candace got her own
secret.
People can say Candace pussy good. Like
y'all are actual. Y'all are
terrific.
Yo, I was gonna say, Shirley, she like crafted originally the whole like Diddy angle of these Hollywood elites are. And they got 2 years. I wonder what they saying about it.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Shit.
Really don't
Like,
care.
I don't want this
the
nigga
shit
to be in
that
the
they always
headlines
do.
no
They just
more.
kind of leaves their brain. They don't even talk about it.
Because then they would assume that there was like a principled stance.
Yeah, spine, a moral, a fucking
Spine,
book
nigga.
was read, something.
Gonna
Nothing.
drop a T-shirt with spine spelled on it, nigga. Find it, nigga.
Hold on, write that down.
No, real shit, no.
Exactly. And if any of you
spine.
let me find out that one of you niggas took my idea.
No, we gotta put. No.
Wait, now, hey.
Stay tuned.
All right.
Merch
Speaking
coming
of
soon.
finding a spine, everyone who was involved in the Kyren Lacey situation needs to find one immediately.
No.
They need to find the nearest ditch and jump in that motherfucker.
Jump in that bitch. You know
Find
what
the tallest building in Vegas and jump off.
You know what I didn't
Kendrick
do?
lyric.
You know what I didn't do?
What?
I didn't. Sorry, it was a long pause like Miller. What I did.
Plenary. Okay, we're gonna.
What I didn't do was find the shit that Barstool has said about Kyren Lacey. But we're gonna start it.
Oh, that
we're gonna
one
hear it.
TikTok nigga?
Yeah, can you start out right here? Actually, bang out. So let's talk about Kyren Lacey, right? So one, I want to say this. I want to start this off because y'all know how we do over here. I want to start this off with condolences, right? Because this is a human with a family, with a mother, with a father, with cousins, with friends, with possibly a significant other. I don't know. And he's deceased now.
Yep.
Which that's so funny because that's the exact same way that the Charlie Kirk said.
Yeah, you want to talk about fucking empathy?
I'm sorry, that's the same sentence bar for it. That's why it became a meme for people who were wondering, like, the left is just so violent. The reason why that shit became a meme is because all y'all got out there and said the exact same thing. Person with a family and a child and a wife.
That never works when we're using
That never
It
works
never
when
works.
Kyren Lacey is accused of some shit.
But niggas are getting fired when that was the case with this Charlie Kirk.
So I want to hear what the take
But I
is on
digress.
Kyren Lacey. Walmart, you gonna check your employers for what they say about Kyren? All right.
Nope.
Come on. Let's get into it, right? So Kyren Lacey, right? If you don't know who Kyren Lacey is, Which I'm not even going to front like I did know the situation. I didn't know this situation until the new news just came out. Realistically,
yeah, neither. I feel like I heard it in passing.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know like any of the names involved or like what the full details were until.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Kyren Lacey was a football player, right? He played at Louisiana Lafayette, and then he transferred to LSU, which is obviously like one of the best football programs in the country.
Sport program in general.
Yeah, literally. Sport programs.
Baseball,
Their facilities are fucking ridiculous.
The best pitcher in baseball right now, it's funny, we were just talking about it. Best pitcher in baseball right now, Paul Skeens, was from LSU.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
he went to LSU. He was really good, and he was going to go to the draft. Or he was going to go to the NFL, right? So Kyren Lacey got into a. That's
He
the
didn't
funny
even-
thing. No. Exactly, right? Exactly, right? So
place, wrong
Kyren Lacey was driving one day, right? He was driving, and apparently he was speeding and cutting in and out of traffic, and that's what they said, right? He was speeding, cutting in and out of traffic, which caused a hit and run, or no, which caused a head-on collision, right? Which resulted in him getting charges of hit and run and all types of other bullshit ass charges.
Did anyone in the crash die?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was a 78-year-old victim. She died, or she or he, I don't remember what they were, but they died. And that was this big thing. Who is this Charger? That's what everybody was looking for. Was this Charger? Somebody was cutting up lime green Charger, right? This is where so like I said, and for the people at home who don't know this situation, this is where I was literally like a few days ago. I'm like, okay, I'm just learning about all this shit. I had no idea about it. Here's where it starts getting dark, right? So when this news came out, media took it and ran with it. And not only did they speak on it, but they demonized this nigga. Like fully was like, no, he needs to be held accountable. He had a warrant for his arrest out, like all types of shit that like all of this shit escalated because of this, right?
And if we find the original video, we'll put it in post. But that weak ass nigga Jack Mack, he was the dude. He was the
the Barstool dude.
He was the
Jack
Barstool
Mack.
dude that like as soon as it came out, like instantly made a video about it, bashing him. And I think he made a I think it was like a Twitter post or some shit about him too. Like it was wild.
Also, this is not the first time Jack Mack has done no shit like that.
Yeah.
Jack Mack has done shit like that repeatedly with different sports or not sports athletes.
Is he one of them Angel Reese? Has he talked
He one of
about
them.
Angel Reese?
I don't even know if he's talking about injuries, but he's just one of them white.
Barstool doesn't.
Yeah,
have
Barstool white racist nigga. So Jack Mack came out, and one of the biggest things that he did during this whole situation was there was a picture, and like I said, we'll put it in post because I completely forgot about it. But there was a picture of Kyren celebrating something that had happened during the game, and he was like this, like how they kind of be like boom, or like you know how a nigga do a celebration with a bow and arrow or some shit like that. You know, they don't talk about these things when multiple other athletes do these things and have been doing those type of emotes and gestures.
White person, he's so decorated.
Oh, he's swagger. Oh, Baker Mayfield. All them niggas. It's cool when they do it.
Cool when they do. It's a problem
I
when
saw
we
that
do it,
nigga
man.
Pete Crow Armstrong hit a ball off of a wall when he was in like the minor leagues. Nigga ran the third. He slid. Nigga got up. He said, nigga started screaming.
Bullshit.
In the
They
middle of
just,
the
bro, they be
just doing what, because you understand that an athlete's gonna celebrate,
yeah,
right?
especially when
Except for a
something
nigga
happens
does it.
on their team.
And then it's indicative of a broader societal problem. Jaam and Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
Or
right.
not Caitlin Clark. Fucking Angel Reese.
Yeah.
The same shit they said about her.
Yep.
So he then Jack Mack reposts this picture of him doing this gesture, and under the headline, he re-quoted the tweet or whatever it was, and the headline was obviously, "Oh, Kyren Lacey's been under all this bullshit." Jack reposts it with that picture, and it's like shocking. What do you mean by that, Jack? We know what the fuck.
Violent Negro. Who else would have thought that he would kill somebody? Look how he's doing boom.
Look how he's doing
boom.
That is word for word
Insane,
what that
bro.
tweet
Yeah.
means. If you need to understand how social media works.
Yeah.
Yes.
And to the people that don't understand how social media can also contribute to the things that what I'm about to talk about is that tweet, his tweet, got 9.1 million impressions.
Jesus.
And I don't even know if that's accurate right now. It could be much more right now.
He probably deleted
because
it.
exactly his name's in the headline.
He probably did. If he deleted it.
He apologized for it, but ain't nobody hearing that shit, bitch ass nigga. Bro, I'm so tired of
I apologize for literally aiding to this man's destruction.
I'm so tired of these apologies for the racist shit that is getting niggas killed. What the fuck is we talking about?
Also because like you niggas had 8 different opportunities to exit left before we got here.
And we're gonna talk about other niggas that could have exited left.
You niggas never gave a fuck.
No one gave a fuck because it's not about that. It's not about that until you're held to that standard. Yeah. Now you want to fucking apologize and get some cool points for doing it.
So to
not
people,
clearing.
So to people at home, because like, okay, so the story got presented kind of like the way that you described it, except for much more heavy-handed in the sense of like, okay, Kyren caused this car accident. He was cutting up.
Yeah.
He was speeding. XYZ led to his death, and that's why he got like dragged. Right, and that was kind of like the assumption for how it planned out.
So what ends up happening is, right, he gets into an altercation 2 days before his grand jury hearing date. He gets into an altercation with his family. Obviously, he was probably going through a lot of fucking stress and shit because he knew he was fucking innocent. And we'll talk about it.
We haven't even yet.
We'll get into it.
That's the thing.
So Kyren ends up going on a police chase. He ends up discharging a weapon into the ground because they wouldn't give him his keys. They wouldn't let him go drive. He ends up getting into a police chase where it resulted in him crashing the car, and he was dead when they came up to the car. He was dead due to a self-inflicted wound. So he committed suicide. Here we are in October. And Kyren's lawyer just came out on an interview where he basically broke down the case, and he broke down why Kyren was innocent. And I have never felt so much rage when reacting to videos and hearing what this nigga saying, because I'm like, wait. What are you saying to me right now? Let's go through it. So he goes on this interview. His lawyer goes on this interview. I don't know his lawyer's name, but shout out to his lawyer. He goes on this interview and he shows video footage. Now, where the fuck was this video footage when the shit was happening? I don't know, but either way, he didn't make it to his grand jury trial. He didn't make it there. So that was that's the most unfortunate thing about it. The footage comes out though and shows that Kyren's car was 70 plus feet away from the crash on impact. Backtrack. Let's deep this for a second. Imagine you're driving your vehicle. You're driving. Now what he was doing, speeding, whatever you want the case may be after the crash.
That doesn't make you a criminal.
That doesn't make you a criminal. That doesn't make
you probably speeding right now while you listen to this. Slow the fuck down.
Real. After the crash, whatever you're doing doesn't matter. But before the crash and on impact, imagine you was 70 feet away from this crash. To the point where you see it, you're like, oh shit, somebody just got into an accident. Let me just go around here.
It. Which is what the footage shows.
I'm
just driving around it afterwards.
And then media, Barstool, everybody and their mama start bashing you for killing, for having a hand in killing this person.
Mind you, fucks up your entire life.
Your entire life.
League. You're not playing football, nigga. You killed somebody.
And back to what you were saying. The entire time, the nigga knew he was.
Imagine how crazy that feeling.
You can't say shit about
millions of people across the world.
Everybody's already had their take on it. Everybody's already accused you of doing that. You can't say shit now.
Imagine how nuts you must feel sitting there like, damn, what? I literally watched it happen way in front of me.
That's so crazy. You know why I brought up intersectionality earlier? Because all them white red pill niggas who are so crazy about false allegations. Where are we at right now? Because you never get this happening. Imagine if a woman accused a dude of sexual assault or rape or something. And then footage came out a month later that so she was completely lying.
Oh, the fucking world would flip upside down.
We would never forget that.
We would never. No.
Dudes would never forget that
especially
shit.
niggas in the space like we do where we speak against certain shit like that. We wouldn't get a fucking word out for the rest of our life.
Anything we ever said in defense of women ever would be fucked because they just run that clip back. Remember when Shorty would lie? You remember when Shorty would lie? Damn, bro. So what happened? The video footage came out. We're even going to talk about...
Not only that. Wait, hold on. Not only that, though. After then, body cam footage comes out from the cop.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about the cop.
Oh, my God.
When I saw that shit,
that
bro,
was
I turned off my phone. I couldn't even get online no more after that shit.
There is body cam footage. And I'm going to say your bitch ass name, Tyler Werner.
Tyler Werner.
There is body cam footage of Officer Tyler Werner talking to the gold. There was a guy in a gold pickup truck during the entire when everything happened. He was oncoming to where Kyren was, right? He was oncoming, but obviously they had to go around because there was an accident that just happened, right? Tyler Werner asked this person that's driving in this gold pickup truck for a statement, and the lawyer explains this in the interview. He asks him for a statement, and that's a normal thing. I remember, like I said, when I was doing the HR, we used to have to ask for statements. We used to make sure that the people had nobody could be around them.
Yeah,
we had to be in a separate room.
That's why
we give you the statement
police.
sheet.
That's why people usually call police with car accidents, because there needs to be a register of what happened. Usually, if you don't want to make a big deal out of it, people will just handle it. But like, you need to have a registry of what happened, who caused what.
Yes, chain of documents.
So that the $1 billion corporations who insure these vehicles have a track record, according to the police, on what exactly happened, who's at fault, so that they can figure out what happened. You ask for a statement. What you don't do is you don't fucking coerce a statement.
In this video, and y'all can find the video because it's literally fucking everywhere. In this video,
I watched it multiple times.
In this video, the officer, multiple times while talking to this dude in the gold pickup truck, says, so I'm going to give you this statement. Make sure you just say, like, you have to slam on your brakes to avoid that green Charger. Like, you have to slam on your brakes.
He says
multiple times.
He said, make sure you add that in there.
Make sure you add that in there.
That you had to slam on
the brakes. Like,
you
had to slam on your brakes. And the dude himself in the pickup truck then says, well, nah, like, I ain't even have no skid marks or nothing. Like, I wasn't even driving fast. What the fuck does that mean? That means him himself is saying, well, nah, my personal statement is that, nah, I wasn't even driving that fast. It was really the girl behind me that caused the accident. That said, the lawyer goes through and shows the statement that was brought to the evidence. Shows the statement. And it said a completely different thing than what the dude had said.
So now we're at a level where...
Wait a minute. We're not there yet. Because the statement itself, and as you know, and all my people that work in HR, that work in any type of legal situation, you know you got to get a signature on that bitch. We used to have to get signatures all the time on our statement. The signature, where it says to put it, says refused.
So you use
who wrote that statement? The statement is different than what the dude in the gold pickup truck said. And the signature says he refused. Well, in the video, he didn't look like he refused. He took the clipboard from you. What are we getting at here? What are we talking about here?
I was gonna say
it's either A, he wrote down like the actual statement and didn't fucking use it and just wrote down the police officer wrote down his own statement and just put refuse under that bitch. Or the nigga never wrote shit down and just wrote his own thing.
From my understanding of how statements and all of these things work, just from the experience I have in it, the amount of time people got fired in my office for doing nut shit with statements, not like altering them, but like placing them in places where they should be. Like it's militant. You have to make sure you're scanning the statements, and then you got to shred them.
Yeah.
And then you got
mind you, someone died here. There's a car accident where someone died.
Yeah. Also, someone's entire livelihood is at stake. What are we doing? What are we talking about?
We have a different statement popping up, and we have refusal of signature. Cops are legally allowed to lie to you, mind you. So we already have, bro, like trying to coerce and coax out what they think's happening. My theory, and we haven't even talked about the part of the grand jury stuff, is my theory is, say Kyren was speeding before, and you as a cop see that and you want to pull him over. But you don't pull him over because right when the shit happens, or right when you see, bro, someone else has a car accident where someone dies. So you want to build a case on why this person that you may or may not have seen driving a little recklessly earlier had something to do with this car accident, because look, if you go out driving recklessly, you could cause some shit to happen. Except for the fact that he had actually literally nothing to do with that situation that happened right there. So when you think about a grand jury processes, we're supposed to get like preliminary stuff about the case, and they're supposed to draft up the charges. The prosecution's supposed to get their charges and everything.
Yeah.
And
there's a very good chance he would have been free man.
And during this process, I'm about to say, we didn't see the video footage till after he committed suicide.
Yeah.
But the prosecution should have had that video footage.
Yeah.
Already
been had that.
That's
shit.
crucial to that you're compiling evidence before the
footage.
The body cam footage is there.
We gotta really talk about that too. When are we gonna stop with this whole body cam footage coming out months after shit happened? The whole fucking point is for y'all to have for the body cam is for us to be able to see, the public and also like lawyers, prosecutors, all those people, to see what's going on in the moment when things are happening, so you can have that chain of documents or even chain of like a video evidence of what's going on.
Yeah.
Body cam footages are not dropping till months after things are happening. And it don't happen with every group of people. It really don't. We know what group of people it's a majority happening with.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing that
this young man lost his life.
This young man lost his life. The prosecution and the government had the information, had that footage that came out, and was still moving forward with charges, with a flimsy ass statement that nobody can account how even fucking got there. A statement that was attempted to be coerced from the officer on the scene.
On video. Multiple times. Make sure you say this. Make sure you say this.
And what is media doing? What is American media doing? What is our journalists doing? Nobody found none of that. We just running with this shit, and Barstool nigga is making memes about the shit. Now the nigga's dead.
And you
now the nigga's dead.
Forgive you because you said sorry.
Now the nigga's dead, and he was at a wrong place at a wrong time. And none of you, because we're so black, we're so back the blue that I'm gonna support Trump, the nigga who had officers get attacked on January 6th. And also, like, I'm not gonna hold these people to account at all. Whatever they do is gonna be gospel. We as American media, as white people, as conservatives, as everything, are so blindly in allegiance behind law enforcement that we can't even piece together the fucking wrongs and the miscues in the story while the shit's coming out, because no one gives a fuck, because and there's a black kid who died. And B, we have a narrative that's been created already?
Jack Mack comes out and says, I apologize for this tweet, and I want to properly acknowledge that I was wrong. I judged based off evidence reported and could have waited for further evidence to come out like I did today. You know what's crazy about that, Jack Mack? You're alive. You're breathing. Kyren's dead.
My bad.
My fault.
Damn, bro. I should have waited.
My fault. I characterized this nigga case before I had the evidence, because when we got the evidence...
It's unfortunate, man. Tell that to his parents. Tell that to his homies. Tell that to the school. And even the school don't give a fuck, because LSU never gave a fuck about their fucking players. But what are we talking about? If it's me, if I'm the lawyer, if I'm family, whatever it is, and I understand that there's a point of grieving, I'm understanding, so y'all can have the time y'all do. But media, and I shout out Ryan Clark for talking about the shit. Mm-hmm. Media, nigga, I wouldn't let up on none of these bitch ass niggas.
Nope.
Because Kyren's dead. Period.
Are we gonna get as many headlines about how y'all fucked this up?
No.
Empathy.
Are we gonna get twice as many headlines about how y'all fucked this up?
Hello?
We need to.
Dead.
He's dead. So
you want to talk about Kyren contributing to this maybe hit and run? No. Media directly contributed to this man being dead.
I'm about to say, wait.
Gone.
We want to talk about creative.
Over with.
I'm about to say, okay.
Lawsuits flying.
If we take it back to a ground level, I'm like, okay, so we will never know exactly the driving path that nigga took during the entirety of the day.
No.
But let's say at one point he was speeding or switching lanes, and that contributed to a climate of danger that eventually led to this woman crashing, and then she passed away. your climate of not checking every single thing before it came out and putting your own narrative and unnecessarily spamming some narrative about how this nigga doing a celebration as a football player means that he is inherently violent. Yeah, well, that created a culture that led him to kill himself. Right?
Now 2 people are dead.
Yep.
And Jack, my fault.
You get to say my fault. You really do. You always get to say it's always my fault because it's not like Kyren Lacey is the only black athlete that has been talked about like that.
Nobody should believe a fucking word that comes out this nigga's mouth ever again.
And the thing is,
no, he shouldn't have a platform.
You shouldn't have a platform.
Shouldn't have a platform.
Fire this bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I'm about to say we talking about
nothing.
Kirk.
What are we talking about?
You should be fired.
Nothing.
If Brian Kilmeade can say we can kill homeless people.
If we keeping it a beezy, bro,
he's still living it up.
Keep it a beezy, bro. If I'm on that bitch and I say some shit or do some shit like that and the nigga's dead, my job is done. My credibility is done. My platform is done.
If you cared about truth, credibility, or your sources being honest with you, he would not have a platform.
No, Dave eating fucking pizza. That's what Dave doing. That's what them niggas is doing. Eating fucking pizza and shit.
So, and now we have someone who passed away. We have someone who killed themselves. And the thing that pissed me off about it so much was that it immediately reminded me of the Trey Reed thing.
Yep.
Where I'm like, hey
New
guys.
autopsy reports.
Hey guys.
New autopsy report.
Hey guys. The fringe leftist theory idea that we can never talk about because it's too woke is that the police are systemically fucked. And that does not come from left-wing utopian society.org. That comes from multiple Department of Justice studies that analyze these police departments and give me details about how these niggas are stomping on niggas' heads outside and using excessive force.
Yeah.
How these niggas are witness tampering. How these niggas are covering up evidence. How these niggas are getting off after killing niggas in the street like George Floyd.
Yeah.
How these niggas are continuously discharging weapons in every single scenario you're fearing for your life when that's part of your job description.
You want to talk about empathy?
You want to talk about empathy?
That's what these niggas,
You niggas didn't for a second think that maybe the sheriff in the Trey Reed situation was covering some shit up. What do you mean no foul play? He hung himself from a tree where there's no cameras. What do you mean Kyren Lacey?
Second autopsy report said blunt trauma to the back of his head.
That we said was no there. That the coroner just said there was no signs of that. Oh my God.
No signs of blunt trauma to the back of your fucking head?
Hey, it's because the things that create authority in your society should not be the illusions that you place on the institutions. It should be the results that the institutions give you. If the police are serving the people, then you can believe the police as a trustworthy source when they say some shit. If the police have a history of fucking over the people.
If the people are saying, nah, the police are fucking us over.
And you have evidence of that. Then you have to think twice when they say things, right? Barstool? No, it was a time for you to get off that joke about
had to get off that joke.
Be celebrating. And look, he recklessly drove his Charger and killed somebody. Ain't that just like the blacks?
Ain't that just like the blacks?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Stop fucking lying to me.
That's when that happens when you don't have morals and you just go straight for the dollar and the views.
That's what happened when it do white on white crime.
I was gonna say,
if we really talk about
white on white crime. That's why
What about black guy?
That's the white privilege thing that people talk about. Not from leftist utopian bad woke theory.org. It's oh my God.
He killed himself?
I got a nigga killed because my misinformation, my bad.
My fault, gang.
Next day on Barstool. That's the white privilege.
That's the white privilege.
You get to keep moving.
Nope.
He's dead.
And we don't get to move on like that.
You know, AB though, I ain't gonna lie, like Charlie Kirk, bro, his rhetoric was kind of like a little shaky. Fired. Damn!
Let me verbatim quote the nigga. Yeah.
That's the white privilege.
So in honor of Charlie Kirk, I'm going to do this episode just like he would do.
The scourge of white on white violence.
White on white violence.
The scourge of white youth proddling the cities looking to harass
black children. Children.
Fuck!
Children.
So
it don't even sound smart when we say it.
You have to.
No,
it sounds just as dumb when we say it as y'all saying.
You have to laugh to
Genuine.
like keep from crying.
You gotta laugh.
This shit is like
Real.
inhuman. The lies that we're reaching. But go ahead.
Yeah. So since September 10th, when the buddy got neck respected, there was approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, Yo, we're not good. This nigga. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 niggas. Wait. That nigga got neck respect.
Wait, 7 what?
There was 7 plus mass shootings / acts of violence from certain groups.
What, since he got neck respected?
Since he got neck respected.
Wait, from certain groups of people?
From certain groups of people.
Certain group, singular of people?
Group of people. Single group of people, right? So let's go through the thing. So on September 10th, you got Charlie Kirk situation happen, and on the same day, there was a high school shooting at Evergreen High School. The shooter,
Colorado?
in Colorado. Yep. And the shooter was a white teenager, 16 or 17 years old,
and
with neo-Nazi ideology.
The usual suspects. So,
usual suspects.
Mind you,
what are we talking about?
Mind you, those children had families.
Yeah, children had families.
Mothers,
teachers.
They were teachers. Those children were innocent. Those children didn't build TPUSA.
But you know, some of
those children weren't even. Those children weren't even debating.
No. Some of those deaths have to happen so we can have guns and shit, right?
Guys, freedom of speech is under attack. A nigga, Charlie Kirk, got killed for his opinion. Them kids didn't even get to voice their opinion. They was learning something.
They were learning. They trying to build.
They were learning their timetables.
They didn't even get a chance to get out in the world.
Sad?
That's sad, right?
That's sad. They couldn't even build their opinion.
Maybe
about
we
the
should
world
have a national day of mourning.
died.
Maybe the flag should be at half staff.
Yeah, maybe
we should have a national day to remember the shooting.
You know what?
Or maybe we should do something about fucking guns in this country.
That sounds like a great idea.
Next one.
Next one.
Yeah,
all right.
Charlie Kirk is still. You don't even know that shit.
That's exactly how the fuck they do things. Damn. Maybe we should. Read the next one. Yeah.
They don't even say that. They say, damn.
Appreciate you. And then just keep it fucking moving. All right. So I think it was a couple days after that situation. You got the white people going crazy or whatever that is on his side or whatever. This dude named Traven Michael Goki. He was arrested by the FBI because he was making threats towards an LGBTQ parade, saying, "I want to be a martyr for Charlie Kirk, and I'm gonna do this and that." He wanted to shoot up, allegedly shoot up the parade.
Who would have thought that listening to someone? Who would have thought that listening to someone like Charlie Kirk would cause you to start building hateful ideologies about marginalized groups?
Wait, so you're saying that the FBI arrested somebody who wanted to martyr themselves for Charlie Kirk and harm or kill gay people in retaliation. The FBI arrested him, right? So then the person who heads that FBI, Kash Patel, who's appointed by the president, Donald Trump, also just designated Antifa a terrorist ideology. Like, So the white supremacy and the neo-Nazism thing, we can listen to those words and we could go want to kill gay people over it.
But
you saying that that's bad is the terrorist threat.
This is why I really despise when people, Charlie Kirk, he spoke about positivity and all this action. Why are people that are listening to this nigga wanting to shoot up LGBT?
You've been lied to. That's the thing. You want to know why I'm not moving? You want to know why nobody should? All the Democrats who voted for that gesture shit, you're pussy. Without exception.
Which one?
I'll still talk to you.
Wait, what gesture? The one with National Day shit?
Yeah. Pussy, you want to know why?
Pussy.
And you want to know why? Because, I'm thinking that, we should be standing against political violence.
Pussy might not be the word for it.
No, yeah, you're double A. You're like
a bitch ass.
I'm about to say
primary.
The reason why I'm not budging an inch on it is because these people have been lied to. That's a controversial opinion we can have, right? We can just say whatever, right? Okay, my opinion is these niggas have been wholeheartedly lied to. You wanna know why? Because Charlie didn't preach peace.
Nope.
He wasn't a nigga having an opinion.
Nope.
He was a hate monger.
Nope.
He was
exactly what the fuck
he was a hate monger.
was.
And you want to know why I know he was a hate monger? Because when he got shot, black people got threatened to be shot.
Like
what?
He didn't even have to do nothing. He was dead.
Nigga, we were in different states.
We
weren't even there.
Could you imagine hating a nigga so bad? Could you imagine hating anybody so bad that on your death day, niggas are pointing out how much they hate them too? That means you might have made your entire career about hating them people, buddy.
And people skirt
You
right past
died.
that.
Charlie Kirk didn't sit up there and be like, hey, guys, go attack these HBCUs in my honor. He died. And they just felt that was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking?
Dang.
We're not
They've been lied to. They have not been.
That's why I'm like, pussy can't be the word.
It's like,
you sitting there.
You lying
you're
to my
sitting
face.
There. You're sitting there as a representative or as a whatever the fuck you are. And you are letting these niggas gaslight you into a vote because empathy. Because when this nigga was a literal hate monger.
You know
that's what he was.
You know what it is?
You are calling for a national holiday for a nigga that when he died, black HBC or HBCUs got death threats and bomb threats.
Because,
bro, it's like, bro, I feel like some of these Democrats, they try not to, let's not stoop to their level. Well, they're taking their level down to hell.
their level's been in hell. Have you seen what they've done via policy for the entire history of this country?
Point, in the jail in hell.
So my thing is, I'm about to say,
bro,
in a jail in hell, didn't they just shut down Alligator Alcatraz, I'm pretty sure.
And then 1,800 people went fucking missing.
Where do people go? Just vanish.
So that was like a camp that they opened up on U.S. soil, right? And we just supposed to all look the other way? Y'all, stop. The reason why the Democrats who voted for this shit are pussy, are not what we need in this moment, are antithetical to the movement,
you're getting
and are
primaried.
dangerous and need to be primaried, is because you niggas have ceded the argument completely to these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a reason why MLK has a day. You know why MLK has a day? Because black people had to argue for years and had to die.
That we weren't fucking property.
And then I can go teach you his readings. And I could sit down with Charlie Kirk, sit down with Michael Knowles, sit down with Ben Shapiro, sit down with any Nazi you pull out of hell. And I could tell you word for word on principle why MLK should be respected and we remember. I could argue to the mat.
They will look at you dead in your face, those same people, and be like, fuck that.
I could argue you down to the mat with exactly why. You niggas can't even do that.
Nope.
The Nazi that you can pull out the field will probably do it. They'll go sit on Jubilee and be like, yeah, we should be authoritarian because they get their edgy points. There's a reason why they were on chat rooms up until like last year.
Yeah.
It's because they can't full-throatedly defend something that Charlie Kirk stands for. You have to sanitize it. Mm-hmm. And you sitting there being like, yeah, this is just our model of politics we should respect. Is you're sanitizing it too. You niggas want to venerate MLK, and you just sanitize.
These are not. I'm gonna say it one more fucking time.
Yeah.
These are not opinions.
Nope.
Political opinion. Charlie Kirk's opinion. These niggas are racist.
Yeah.
These niggas are Nazis. These niggas are
racism.
And I'm sorry, you're gonna need to understand.
Not an opinion.
So who else has been victimized? Oh yeah, by the way, because the DHS
he was
is fighting.
a white man.
White man? Okay. Yeah.
White man.
DHS is fighting back against Antifa violence.
Oh.
September.
Another person, Joshua Cole, allegedly commented on Facebook that he wanted to, just shoot up another gay parade. Casually.
Oh, okay.
White man.
White.
He got arrested, by the way.
He got arrested?
Yep.
Oh my God, the Biden administration is trampling on our First Amendment rights because they dared ask Facebook to handle misinformation surrounding the vaccine. He got arrested for... Ain't that just an opinion? Guys, where's the consistency?
There is no consistency.
Yo, there's never
any consistency. Keep going. Keep going.
All right. Next person, Nigel Edge. He was also a white man. He shot, he used an assault rifle, killed 3 people. He shot up, it was in North Carolina. It was like a waterfront bar. Casually drove by, shooting up.
Oh, drive-by shooting. Oh, I thought blacks did that. I thought the black youth throttling the city.
Without gang violence, right?
Counting or not counting gang violence. What else happened since?
All right. Joshua John, white man.
Another Joshua John.
Oh no, he had anti what the anti-ice on the bullets.
The anti-ice on the
white
bullet.
man.
Anti-ice.
This shit looked like it was drawn on yesterday.
I ain't yet.
The best
Since this year, I've never heard to any person of the left refer to it as anti-ice.
Guys, you want to know? Okay, I'm about to say. And it might.
You seen the picture, right?
Yes, it might look like conspiracy, right? I'm about to say, and something that I seen Emma say on the Majority Report is very pertinent is that it's irresponsible to not be conspiracy-minded when Kash Patel is heading the
I was going to
Yes.
say, conspiracy. Kash Patel is the head of the FBI.
Nigga look like this the entire time, bro.
He was the head conspiracy theorist. That's how he got to the FBI.
That's how he got there.
He was head Trump dick sucker and head Trump conspiracy theorist. That's how he got there.
Still dick and suck to this day.
So, yeah.
Dick eating.
Dick eating. So, when January 6th happened, it was Antifa too. Antifa been here this entire time, apparently, and never once have I seen these niggas shoot somebody and be like anti-ICE.
Anti-ICE.
On the bullet in pen marker. In Sharpie pen.
Nigga look.
Wait. We're forgetting
Yes.
a key factor, though. Wait, didn't the nigga who... Didn't he shoot
He shoot at detainee.
He shot at
They
detainees.
said the Trump administration utilized it to say it was anti-ICE.
Oh my goodness.
It was anti-ICE violence, and it was a leftist agitator, and that's why we need to fight back against the left.
So he shot the nigga that was in custody by ICE.
When I tell you, bro, I woke up that morning at like 7 in the morning. The first thing I did was go on fucking TikTok, and I watched this shit from when it started to when it ended, when the police chief came out and they were making the statements or whatever. When it first came out, we have some like shit going on at an ICE detention center. The first thing was Pam Bondi and everybody came out. Oh my God, we're attacking the fucking ICE agents. We got to stop all this political violence.
Same thing they did with Charlie Kirk.
And at the same time, more information was coming out. It appears to me that only detainees were shot. No ICE agents were shot. And the niggas on the news were saying, well, what J.D. Vance and everybody else saying, it doesn't match up what's really going on.
Doesn't matter. It's part of the left.
Exactly. And then right after, then you get fucking the Sharpie marker on the whatever.
Because you know, anti-ICE.
And I'm about to say anti-ICE
fucking detainee. Yeah.
Anti.
That makes total fucking sense.
Let's not ask ourselves no more questions.
No more questions. Turn your fucking brains off. Let's wait till the next shooting.
White man.
Yeah, white man.
Thomas Jacob Sanford, gunman rammed vehicle into that church. Shot up people, burned it. He also had Trump merch.
Oh, what, that Mormon church?
Yeah, Mormon church.
Oh, do you mean
white
like
man?
So you saying a white dude drove a car into a like white church?
White on white
killed
violence.
People. Did the president
with or without gang violence?
Did J.D. Vance lower the flag? Did the president lower the flag?
I don't think
Is Sabrina Carpenter the doom of the white race now and shit? Because like I'm just saying bullshit that they be saying. White man walks into white church, kills everybody, left.
No, they didn't even say shit about that one.
I didn't
even see them try to be like it was the left. That time. They didn't even say anything about it. They skipped it.
They skipped that shit.
Children died. People die in a church.
Them niggas said, keep them in your prayers and let's move on.
Christian nationalism.
White man.
We need to have our sanctity of our church and our values that we developed in our church, and it needs to guide this nation, and we need to guide it against the forces of evil. Oh, you died in a church? Next day.
What the fuck are we talking? All right, last but not least, 17-year-old stalker rams a car into two girls.
Oh, why was that?
At 70 miles per hour.
Where was it, AB?
I don't know exactly where it was.
Why was it?
Huh?
Why was it?
Why was it? Oh, it was, casually the two 17-year-old girls didn't,
weren't they like a Charlie Kirk? Weren't they protesting against like...
He didn't like what they said about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah,
they had been vocally criticizing Charlie Kirk. He hosted lives where he was like was bullying them, making fun of them. Was like, let me just randomly call up and send pizza to your crib. He called a pizza delivery and sent it to their crib, letting them know that I know where you live. And he said, I want you every time you see that pizza delivery guy to think of Charlie Kirk. And then he killed them after.
Where's the outrage? Where's the white outrage? The same way y'all was with the immigrant. That's how y'all have basically
intersectionality.
That's how they have basically platformed this whole mass deportation shit. Remember what was the name? Lakely. What's the name? I forgot the girl that's running and the immigrant.
Carrie Lake.
Yeah, or some shit like that. I don't remember.
Shorty from Arizona.
Yeah, the girl that was running and a immigrant, or I don't even know if it was an immigrant. It might have just been a Hispanic person. I have no idea. But killed the person, and it was a whole bunch of outrage, and this is why these niggas need to go back to their country. This is why Where? He just rammed a car into two white women.
So,
guess
who?
White man.
White man.
White man.
Okay, so we now have, if you care about free speech, you should be losing your shit. If you care about women, you should be losing your shit. If you care about racism, you should be losing your shit.
Uh-huh.
If you care about men's mental health, you should be losing your shit.
Yeah.
If you care about not losing your kid to a fucking gun, you should be losing your shit. And all of a sudden, all the people that embrace all those things and are losing their shit are anti-American. That's crazy.
And then all the people that last week or 2 weeks ago was crying over Charlie Kirk and everything and the things that happened to him, because there are people in those crowds, Jay, that had to watch that.
Had to watch it, man.
Where are the videos?
Them neighbors had to watch those 2 girls get ran over at 70 miles per hour.
Where are the videos? Where's the outrage? Where's the
nowhere.
tears? Where's the
Ilhan
flag
Omar
raise or drops and all? Where is it?
Ilhan Omar,
Before you go, right? So based on all of these people that I've just named from September 10th all the way up until now, which is almost a month later, you can make the inference that white people are, inherently violent.
Yeah, they're just inherently
dangerous
violent.
demographic in the country.
Yeah, savages, honestly.
And what's the real issue is the violence. I just want everybody, love thy neighbor.
The real issue isn't the violence. The real issue is the white people.
Yeah, it's really that's what it is.
So if I said,
but love thy,
like,
hold on,
you see how nuts it would be.
But love thy neighbor though, and then let niggas make videos and be like, he was just saying you guys should just love thy neighbor. Just fucking forget that I just said white people are
so Ilhan
like
Omar,
what?
Ilhan Omar said this thing.
Fuck out of here, man.
Right? She said this thing a few years ago where they be trying to get her and trying to say how she's anti-Semitic, throwing all this shit about brown people, how they normally do this. And she said a few years ago, and it was so triggering that these dumbasses made it go viral. They didn't even realize what it was saying, because I remember I called a black conservative out about it. She was talking about how she was asked about like the Muslim terrorist attacks. Like some Muslim terrorist attack had just happened. Mind you, in today's America, when do you ever hear of a Muslim terrorist attack?
Never.
It doesn't. It rarely happens.
So one had just happened, I think, in like 2018. And, they got to bring the brown person to come out and talk about it. Yep. So they're asking her about like condemning.
That's what white people do.
And I remember it was Mehdi Hassan had like asked her a really good question. It was like, so we're seeing white supremacist violence increasing or whatever. But people are like saying that you should be condemning like all these Muslim attacks. Like, what would you say to people? And she's like, well, if we're going based on patterns of violence and how all these shootings are going along, then I think that white men are the most dangerous people in the country. And we should be looking at, if fear is how we're going to make policy around like safety and everything, then we should be fearing white men and we should be making policies around that. But I don't think that we should be doing that because that's illogical. They took that first part of what she said and dragged her because she's like, you're married to a white dude and look at him saying that white people are dangerous and oh my God, this is exactly what they think. And you niggas are
it is fully, let me tell you what it is.
You don't even have the capacity to understand when you're goaded by your own lack of logic.
It is fully a like 180 when we talk about the actual mental gymnastics.
You find your morals when it's white people.
Mm-hmm. Bro.
You find all your morals the moment it's white people, and that's what we were trying to talk about with Charlie Kirk.
But even then, those morals don't come from a place of, I was gonna say they're selective. They don't come from a place of like actual genuine care.
It's like
they come from this random ass theory that these niggas will try to tell you shit like white genocide.
You would have thought that Trump,
You see how this is how they really think about it. That's how guilty y'all niggas really are. And we don't talk about that enough.
And then it turns into those rallies that white man fight back.
White man fight back.
What are you fighting?
What?
Yourself, nigga.
You are that. Y'all
the reason for your oppression is standing behind you with the flag saying white men fight back.
Let's talk about it. You niggas walked into this country, murdered, raped,
Americans,
kidnapped Native Americans,
kidnapped black people,
brought them here slavery, all these things, fed our babies to fucking alligator, all types of
brought
shit.
Asian people here to build y'all railways, then banned Asian people with specific immigration acts, Chinese Exclusion
Act, all of these things.
Like what the fuck?
And now
when
marginalized groups, even though we're still fucked, we are fucked, and we're still marginalized groups today in today's America. When now we finally said, you know what, y'all kind of fucked for that, and y'all should kind of like
notice it.
I can't believe you say that about. You must hate all white people. You're racist.
And I would have came in that bitch out and be like, you know what? That isn't.
And I was gonna say,
that isn't
hey
a bad
guys,
thing.
Civil Rights Act, because black people were getting killed in the street. We shouldn't have done that. Really, it's just, hey, that's racist. What? You said racism? Why do you always want to talk about race?
You know what? This war's against me. White men fight back.
Y'all be making everything about race.
Chinese Exclusion Act. Okay.
Literally.
Chinese Exclusion Act. If you from that country, you can't fucking come here.
You know what? No.
Stop making it about race.
If you got this skin color, you can't drink at that bitch.
You know what? Let me just take your skin and wear it as a leather bag.
You know what? Fuck it.
So the reason why we bring these examples is not because you, Chucky, who might be 16, specifically wore my skin as a bag, but the reason why you perceive black people the way you do is probably because your dad, Chucky Sr., whose dad, Chucky Sr., whose dad, Chucky Sr., was a Klan member. So, like, what the fuck do you want me to do at that point? You have to break out of these modes of thinking, or else you're going to be fucked the rest of your life.
Bro, I've said it a million times, gang. If I smacked my mom and she was like, damn, why you smack me? I do not have the authority.
You're making everything about violence.
Really? You want to talk about violence? Yeah.
Where were you the other day? I saw you half chuckle when they said
I saw you at a gun range shooting a gun, Mom.
You know what analogy I like to bring up? That's like, what if I went to work, right, and I seen fucking Bob there, white man Bob, and every time I see him, I call him a cracker and smack the dog shit out of him. And I do that shit for 40 years straight. It's gonna get to the point where I don't have to say nothing. I can just look at the nigga.
And take it further.
That the first year.
Take it further. You do it for 40 years. You do it for 40 years. Say this is your work, right? You've been an employee member at H&R Block for 40 years. Mm-hmm. What do you think the employees of H&R Block are going to think about white man Bob? It's going to be two camps. It's either we need to revolt against this nigga A because he keep doing Bob crazy. Or
Bob's a cracker.
Fuck that nigga Bob. Because now I don't want to get slapped, so fuck that nigga Bob.
I got a job on the line. I got kids at home. I'm not finna buck this work environment. We guess it's fuck Bob. And that's how easy white supremacy is.
Exactly.
Wow. Wake the fuck up.
Please,
wake up, nigga.
Just think about it for a second.
So,
especially as we transition.
Especially when we transition into the political violence that is a result of all this shit.
Yeah.
Doom of the day.
Which is the invasion of the third or fourth, depending on the list, major city in fucking the United States of America. We live here.
Also with the lowest crime out of the major cities.
We just got cats.
Texas National Guard is coming to our state like Texas don't got more murders than our state. Okay. So.
The call is coming in from the house.
Yeah. The political violence that we talk about on a day-to-day basis is a product of this new era in which nothing is true anymore. Everything's up for debate, and you can't stand on what's true because people are going to get offended by it. Mm-hmm. What I stand for is I will stand on what is true, and if that offends you, then you'll have your time to come back to it later, or you won't. See you on the other side.
On God, go fuck yourself.
I'm sorry. If you're listening to a political opinion and you can't stand the fact that some people who feel a different way might come at it with an angle that has sharper criticism for you, or might not fully agree with you on anything, then get into a different field. You're not here to do the fucking work.
I had a nigga in the comments. He was like, what the fuck that nigga say? He said, no, it was a comment on a video with us and Deontay on our episode, and he was like, oh, look at it, it's the Negro collaboration, the whatever. He said some racist shit in there, and I said, shut the fuck up. And he was like, wow, bro, you gonna curse me out? You not even you not gonna bring no substance? I'm like, you didn't bring substance. You brought racism. What the fuck are we talking about?
Give me the answer for me not being hateful.
Niggas, you know what you
give me the answer.
What is it? A day late and a dollar short?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Or some shit like that. Nigga, you niggas should not have let me get to this age and this level of fucking consciousness. Because y'all are not about to gaslight me like this racism shit is all of a sudden now an opinion. Yeah. No, you gonna get fucked fucked up.
Yeah, and
that's period.
We're gonna talk.
You gonna get fucked up.
We're gonna talk about that because I love the conversation we've been having. Because I'm gonna go through the Chicago shit, and then we're gonna come right back on the other end because I have smoke for Ezra Klein.
Yeah.
I have smoke for anybody else who's kind of been ignorant to this political moment.
Adin Ross.
When it comes to
Oh
Adin
yeah,
Ross,
we'll talk
all
about
them.
Adin Ross. Yeah,
We got smoke for them.
Smoke for
because,
them niggas.
Because the political violence that we talk about is a real thing. And as the Department of Justice agreed with me before last week, it's coming from the right.
this has been. Oh yeah,
Before they
deleted that bitch. It's coming from the right.
This has been something that has been building and bubbling up since I remember since we was children, and obviously much before then, but like only my experience.
So I remember I had I made a video and it's been getting a lot of love. So thank you guys. And it was pointing out how the very first video that I made about politics was about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
It was ironically during a government shutdown.
Yeah.
And it was me losing my shit because I'm like, this nigga is out of line. He's out of order. He's freezing the government because he won't get money for a border wall. Which now he's freezing the government because he
doesn't want fucking
because
healthcare.
apparently migrants are getting health care, which is just another lie. Which they're not because you can't. You can pay. They pay taxes, and that money still funds our
why they
healthcare.
really freezing that motherfucker. You was touching them kids, boy.
They had one vote. Shorty and them got elected. They got to swear her.
Wait!
No!
Shut the motherfucker down.
We see you.
Yeah, we see you.
Touching them kids.
But it was ironic as fuck to me because I'm like, oh shit, cycles repeat, ain't it? We're using a lie, driving a wedge on immigration, to shut down the government, and stir up fears about brown people in the middle of a first or second year presidential term from Donald Trump. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Whoop-de-doo.
What's new, nigga?
So with that, he's been deploying ICE everywhere. We've been seeing it.
We've been seeing it, yeah. We're in the city.
Seen a Black Hawk helicopter from my crib.
You seen a Black Hawk helicopter from your crib? We could. I didn't actually see when they did.
I haven't seen a helicopter, but we've seen.
But they landed right over there, like, and they flown like all near like Navy Pier and over the water and all types of shit, like all types of. You can see these military grade helicopters coming into the city. The other day, they took some of the military grade helicopters and they raided a apartment building in South Shore. Yeah, South Shore in the South Side of Chicago, and that blew up because holy shit. At the same time as the president is freezing $8 million from CPS, I'm gonna take 10 to 15 mil per and get me 2 of these helicopters and fly my soldiers in there to round up people who, again, do not have criminal records the majority of the time.
But how they gonna pay for the health, the education, healthcare, bro?
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up, bro.
How they gonna pay for it? Nigga
Because
just flew 2 big ass helicopters
I
inside the
told
city.
this nigga yesterday or 2 days ago, because we got a comment on one of our videos and this nigga was like, but where you gonna get the money?
Oh yeah, because we were talking
There
about
is
free
no
healthcare.
fucking way on God's green fucking earth in 2025 with sane consciences. Niggas is saying still, we just might not have the money for
It's
this.
propaganda.
That's really what it is.
It's propaganda. Hey, you want to know what the response to
I don't
that
get it,
is?
bro.
The response to that is, and I remember I learned this when I was a kid because I remember I got smoked in a debate about Medicare for all, the proposal in particular, because there was one dude who was always debating that issue back in like 2021. And if I could go back to my kid self and tell myself anything in that situation, you know how I'd respond to anything now when niggas say shit like that?
You're bullshitting.
Is that hello, sir? You live in the most wealthy country that has ever existed. I know it's hard to like process because we have a human conception of time.
They want to talk that big talk when it comes to comparing us to different countries.
Whoa!
They do that.
The new Roman Empire.
This is America.
This is the
we
most-
got the B-2 bomber.
We got
You said healthcare. Fuck. Where we gonna get that
read,
from?
nigga?
This
we gonna get it
country,
from?
let me tell you, from a public policy perspective, this country can do whatever the fuck it wants.
Bro, you're seeing
This
it.
country could have universal health care tomorrow the same way they could have a Black Hawk helicopter land on your crib
Hey,
tomorrow.
what are we talking about?
It's just the interest and the legislative will to make it happen because we have the money. The money's not a problem. You know where the money is? Sitting in a Cayman Islands bank account from fucking Peter Thiel and them.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where it is.
That's where the money
That's
is.
where it is. That's exactly where it is.
So please miss me with all your bullshit. the thing, the reason why we laugh about the whole like white men fight back thing is because it's that soup that these niggas will drink. That like we're strapped for resources. We ain't got nothing in the most powerful country to ever exist, and that's why we can never get better. We can never shoot for better.
And then you go online and then you scroll through your TikTok and you see all these Lambos and you say, man, bro, I wish I had that money. How the fuck do you think niggas have shit like that? Andrew fucking Tate, man, he got a Bugatti. But yeah, healthcare.
And mind you,
liberals talk about healthcare. We can't afford that shit.
Andrew Bugatti is a nobody. I mean, Andrew Bugatti. Andrew Tate. Andrew Bugatti. Andrew Tate is a nobody with fucking charges in comparison to Peter Thiel and the money he has.
These niggas suck these dicks on these broke ass niggas. But will literally look you dead in your face and be like, we can't afford this shit. You niggas are nuts.
And it's that propaganda, right? It's the same propaganda that leads you thinking that dropping soldiers on a fucking apartment building to get Tren de Aragua members that we haven't substantiated were even there is a good idea. We haven't even
seen them. Where are they?
It's a good idea. We're talking about resource allocation. We're building new fucking ballrooms. We doing military parades.
$200 million ballroom. We can't afford fucking healthcare. We can't
afford shit, which is why we got to cut it off from healthcare and everything. But then also we can't afford the black hawk.
We can't afford the $4 trillion they did in tax cuts.
This has been going about as well as you think it's been going. We sat here on this podcast a few weeks ago and we talked about Chicago. We talked about specifically the source citation that the White House themselves were using to justify playing up these crime numbers. Notice how we're not even talking about crime anymore?
Yeah, no, we ain't even
talking about the crime rate anymore. Now we're talking about Brandon Johnson and J.B. Pritzker need to be arrested for not protecting ICE.
Yeah.
He said that the sovereign governor and the sovereign mayor of the third or fourth biggest American city in the most powerful country in the history of the world should be arrested. The other day, this morning when we woke up.
This morning.
They're not protecting ICE members that
are violating the Constitution.
That are
being deployed against the wishes of the governor, against the wishes of the mayor. And if you held a poll right now, it'd be 75% against the population of this state. I can guarantee you it.
Yeah.
With all them Republicans here. So, it's going as well as you think it would go in that scenario. We have the point that I wanted to kind of like hammer on with this Chicago war and the war on Chicago is that yes, it should be being treated that way because the president has no justification for what he's doing. He hasn't even tried to have a justification. Illinois is suing them already. Brandon Johnson just signed an executive order talking about the ICE free zones, and we'll get into what that means. But the reason why we've had to do this is because of the administration, Stephen Miller, and their entire like fascist push right now.
Yeah.
So let's begin with the mindset going into this. Nothing that they're doing in this city is right.
Nope.
We know that nothing that they're doing in the city is right. We have the footage and we're gonna react to some of the clips.
Yeah.
But if y'all caught, Stephen Miller went on TV the other day. Stephen Miller is like, I guess, the deputy chief of staff or some bullshit fan.
Some bullshit.
They didn't want to put his ass officially in the administration this time, so it's like Trump dick sucker position 1, and then you have him there. And then you have him
thing too.
So then he goes on CNN and he starts talking about Trump's authority, because what authority does the president have to be sending in troops, National Guard from Texas?
Right.
Not even Illinois National Guard from Texas as well, to protect ICE in a state that is not Texas,
and ICE shouldn't be
in
there.
peacetime when our crime is going down and people are peacefully protesting ICE that shouldn't be there. So I wanted to hear what his take was on it, and he goes on CNN and he says this.
Does the administration still plan to abide by that ruling?
The ruling in California.
Well, the administration filed an appeal this morning with the Ninth Circuit. I would note the administration won an identical case in the Ninth Circuit just a few months ago with respect to the federalizing of the California National Guard. Under Title 10 of the U.S. Code, the president has plenary authority.
Has what?
What?
Has
Stephen?
Excuse me, what?
Stephen? You're still moving, Stephen? Stephen, you're rocking
Stephen,
back and fucking forth.
pull him off the screen. Fuck.
It seemed, Stephen, I apologize. It seems like we're having a technical.
Yo!
So
the nigga just ratted himself out. Stupid ass boy.
The interview continues.
Man, nigga like 4'10", I could football kick that bitch ass nigga. Allegedly. In GTA.
Bald ass fucking soccer head he got. But the funny thing about that interaction, is that he pauses, right? Like he has a Mitch McConnell like stroke for a second.
Whole
Somebody,
left side of
if you
that nigga
peep,
body just
I've never been
immobilized.
I've never been on like national TV, like CNN and everything. But I'll be watching it, and I've watched like the interviews. So you can tell me if I'm wrong about it, but I'm pretty sure you hear like playback.
Yes.
Either you hear playback in your ear, or you can hear like a producer or someone that you're connected with in your ear.
That's why there's a delay. Yep.
Let me tell you exactly why he fucked up. And let me tell you exactly why he just paused, and someone was probably in his headset being like, no, no, you can't. Because he says the president has plenary authority. He's talking about different court cases that they won when it comes to their authority for deploying the National Guard. Mm-hmm. And he says he goes on
Section 10 or
he goes under Title 10, the president has plenary authority, and then he fucking pauses and then he acts like he's lagging or some shit. Then they continue and they don't mention what the fuck he said. So if you're like me, you're like, what does plenary authority fucking mean?
Explain to the
So I look it up. It says the brief moment sparked controversy online over Miller's use of the phrase plenary authority. This is from Time magazine. Mm-hmm. Which Cornell University's Legal Information Institute defines as power that is wide-ranging, broadly construed, and often limitless for all practical purposes. If I click on it, they say this is from Cornell Law School. Plenary authority, plenary power. Plenary power, complete power over a particular area with no limitations. This term is often used to describe the commerce power of Congress. Under Commerce Clause, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 3 of the Constitution, Congress is granted full power over interstate commerce. The court has found that states are not able to pass laws affecting interstate commerce without the permission of Congress. That means that
absolute power. That's what
that means. That means that the Congress can pass laws about how states spend money and how their economies regulate. Because if you had a completely different currency and different price system in Illinois and Indiana, then you'd have some fucking problem. That was a problem that they dealt with in the early days of America. Mm-hmm. So that's why Congress got the plenary authority, because Illinois can't make a rule and be like, we're not accepting American dollars now. You can't fucking do that. You need an act of Congress to like do some shit like that, because that makes it easier, right? Except for, oh my God, the 10th Amendment exists, where it says that things that aren't in the Constitution are delegated to the states to have their power. And they can make their own laws about immigration, right?
Yeah.
They can do sanctuary city laws, right? Illinois can do that, right? Oh, but Stephen Miller they're supposed to be arguing that they can't, because the president's supposed to have complete and total authority over immigration. Oh, wait. Small government? Small government? Dumbass nigga. That nigga just said his fringe legal theory out loud in plain sight.
But for the people that are kind of, don't really get it, he basically just said
on video,
Trump
can be a dictator.
Literally.
He said word for word
and a dictator.
That the reason why that Oregon and Illinois and LA and all these states don't have a right to be mad about this National Guard deployment that they don't want is because the president has plenary authority.
Nigga froze.
The president's a king, right? Damn. That's like they've been operating this entire time.
Not like we were saying this was gonna happen.
Every lawyer that was watching that just saw that.
Fuck. Stephen, shut up.
Bro, you can tell like he was about to say something right after he said plenary authority.
Because he was about to keep going. He was like, he has plenary authority. Because someone is going. No.
I keep saying this. These niggas are smart. I don't want.
Yes, they're
These
smart.
niggas are smart, and I don't want niggas to discredit that, because no, they've been planning this that they're doing
900
for
books,
years,
900-page book.
Do you know how much money the Heritage Foundation and all these fucking right wing groups have?
They've been planning this.
So these niggas are trying to go after left wing groups right now. Like these right wing groups have not built the fucking formula.
These people are smart. But these niggas are dumb.
White supremacy is dumb.
It's dumb.
That's why you could be a genius.
You can be a genius white supremacist,
Nazi.
and you're probably the dumbest nigga in the room.
Yeah.
You could be the smartest white supremacist in your room. You walk into another room, you're the dumbest nigga in that room.
You're a smart white supremacist because you look, white people came up with all these innovations. But if you're cringing at the fact that like Muslim people developed the majority of the technology,
that's not even true.
Then you're Yeah, you are smart in your principles. You can argue about why Joseph Goebbels was arguing this, but you're not engaged in reality, which is why you're dumb.
I'm smart as fuck in my mind. You put me in a fucking political, whatever class, I'm getting an F in that bitch. It's over with. It's over with.
So therein lies the problem of political violence. Right, because now we're saying that the president has the broad authority to do whatever when it comes to immigration. ICE has been shown to be violating the Constitution by the same Supreme Court that's dick sucking this administration. It has been. They've been proven that the majority of people that they're arresting don't even have criminal records. Yep. Kilmar Abrego Garcia was
97%.
Kilmar Abrego Garcia was the person who the Supreme Court was like, okay, yeah, y'all are doing some fuck shit with this, and they've been still deporting him to different countries that he's not even from.
Trying to place this nigga everywhere.
So
trafficking.
This authority,
literally,
the same authority that let's pull up some of these videos. We're gonna talk about political violence. The same authority that has been driving around the city, terrorizing the city. Let's start with number one. This is in Chicago. I believe this is towards the west side. And this is ICE agents in a car. I thought it was a big ass protest or some shit happening in front of the car.
No.
Let's just take a look at what happens. Plenary authority. He seems to be honking, trying to tell like a motorcyclist or something to move out the way. So he decides,
is he going out the window?
Oh, you fuck it.
Fuck it.
Civilian peacetime America. Let me throw a tear.
Just casual tear gas. Casual tear gas.
Fuck you fuckers. Fuck you. Bitches.
There are children here, by the way.
Yeah. If I make no mistake, I swear this was very close to an elementary school.
This was very close to an elementary school. There were parents here trying to pick up like their kids. And people who've been tear gassed talk about how strong the tear gas is.
And for the people that know, take a water bottle, pour it on the tear gas, take that shit out.
Bang out.
It's chemical warfare. That's literally what it is.
For one nigga on a moped, and mind you, we're around kids in the middle of a civilian street in the middle of peacetime America.
There was also a video.
Let's continue. I'm about to say this is not the same. This is not the worst one.
Video.
We have another video of this is someone in Broadview at the detention facility. Yeah, so this is where they've been stationing a lot of their troops out of.
On the ground in Broadview, Illinois, just outside of the city of Chicago, at a processing facility that's been used as kind of the headquarters for Operation Midway Blitz, which is increased disappearances in the city of Chicago. I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the ground here, full of peaceful protesters. Before you come into my comments and ask why I have a respirator on for peaceful protests, it's because they keep tear gassing us. So
for peaceful protests,
we have whatever this
APC.
is. We have the whole street shut down. Whole street shut down. This is a residential neighborhood. The people who live here, this is a city that I believe is 70% Black and Latino village. 6,900 people have been subject to blanket tear gassing, terror and intimidation by ICE agents. We think they're ICE agents. Nobody is appropriately
covering their masks and badges.
Wearing badges or badge numbers. Their faces are covered. And you can see just how much the Chicago community is showing up to say, not in our names. ICE agents driving in and out of the facility. Just this week, ICE agents stormed the city of Chicago. They broke into a residential building on the south side with flashbangs. They abducted people from their homes in the middle of the night. But Chicago is here.
The radical left
and they're going to keep showing up. National media still is not covering this the way that it should be covered, which is a war on Americans. It's a war on our community, and I'm here with you on the front lines.
So that is the radical left terrorism. That is the justification for suppressing an entire side of the political aisle, standing there and protesting the fact that these niggas are illegally deployed in our state.
And the only violence that at least I've seen, you can check me for it, has been from the ICE agent.
I've seen the same priest who got pepper sprayed in his face. That picture.
He got pepper sprayed in his face the other day, yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure that's the same dude.
Yeah, it is.
Who got
the same dude.
shot via a rubber, like a pepper, like pellet, like rubber ball shit or whatever. Got shot in the head. There's ICE agents standing on the roof. It's like 3 of them.
Shot.
And they're firing less lethal rounds.
Less
lethal.
They're non-lethal.
They're not intended to kill you, but that does not mean that they won't kill you. And they shot this nigga from the roof right in his head.
Right
we
in
can
his
put
head.
the fucking
The priest.
He falls to the ground. People are like,
Not a threat, by the way, just standing there.
Standing there.
Hey, Christians. Hey,
Christian nationalism.
the priest.
Christian nationalism.
Where is it?
No love like Christian love.
No love.
No
hate
love.
like Christian hate.
Yeah, for real.
So
Jesus Christ.
So all of this shit's been going on, like we said. ICE has been. We seen that footage where they tried to chase that dude on the bike. Who,
Shitty ass nigga.
was
Niggas
just
can't
a
even
random
run.
dude saying like "fuck Trump" or something. And then
He said, I'm illegal. Come get me. Them niggas could not get him.
And they tried to run
Stupid
after him,
ass.
could not get him. Escaped on a bike. Sorry ass niggas.
There-
'Cause
there
these-
was a-
Sorry ass nigga.
There was another video too that I seen. It was them. It was some ICE agents trying to arrest this one old dude, and they were trying for like 8
Right,
years to
because-
arrest that nigga.
I'm so glad
They have
you
zip
brought that
ties.
up. That video of the dude. They were trying to arrest this nigga in the middle of the fucking street for like 10 minutes
in broad daylight.
In broad daylight. You know why they couldn't? These niggas are not
trained.
trained.
Not trained.
They are random niggas.
A random nigga
that are just masking up and going to try to pick niggas. It
what I
was
was
these
gonna say.
shit. Mind you, this nigga, shout out to my boy. This nigga looked like he make all the good shit at the functions, man. Like he look like the cool uncle. He got the
little gut and
motherfucking
shit.
nigga. He got the motherfucking beer gut. And 2 ICE agents, big ass niggas, couldn't even get that nigga down.
Couldn't even get
that nigga down.
Mind you-
Unorthodox as
Mind
fuck.
you, because what they're doing,
Weak ass
because
niggas
what they're
like this
doing
and
is,
shit.
because what they're doing is, the police, who are notorious for how much good training they have, are being ran ads right now. Like ICE is running multi-million-dollar ads in these cities that they're trying to deploy ICE in, trying to coax police officers to come join up and be ICE.
Yes.
Only difference is they get a signing bonus too, of like $40K or some
Yes.
shit, which is fucking still poverty wage.
Where they gonna get
considering-
the money at, bro?
I was gonna say, there's 2 things I think of. First of all, Jesus Christ, for 40 bands,
40 bands.
30 bands.
Damn, 40
I
bands
seen a
to come
comedian
and
talk
get
about 30
stopped.
bands after tax to be like the SS. That's crazy.
SS.
Yeah.
But also,
brown shirts and shit.
also the second thing is, literally.
Red
also the
guards.
second thing is, yeah, that's the reason why these niggas are walking out here with zip ties. They don't even get handcuffs.
Nope.
Oh.
I seen Chicagoans kicking the fucking zip ties away from the cops because
Yes.
they're that shit.
You're
ICE
that
is that shit.
Yeah.
That these niggas don't even have handcuffs. They have zip ties and they can't even hold on to the zip ties.
Grab it
Because,
for-
by the way, human beings are not meant to be zip tied.
Grab it for me. Grab it for me. Out of breath.
Here's the third
Fat
thing.
Bitch.
Here's the third thing. I'm about to blow y'all mind. You're telling me that, let's say I'm a police officer. Back the blue.
Back to blue, Jay.
I'm a Chicago
Black and white
I'm a
with the blue
Chicago
little strip
police
on it.
officer.
Written.
And, I'm making my 30, 40, 50 ball. It's not the best life, and my life's under threat. I always be saying I'm fearing for my life. And these things, they got me out here in these dangerous areas, man.
Bro.
I just want a better life for myself, bro.
Yeah,
And
bro.
I just want a
wanna
better
clean up these
opportunity, bro.
streets, man.
And I just want to actually lend a helping hand, build something better for myself I can be proud of. So I'm gonna go join ICE, right?
Wait a minute.
Okay, wait. So that means that we're gonna join and do something that's illegal to make a better life for yourself, right? Kind of sounds like an immigrant.
Oh shit!
Yo, you just blew these niggas' minds.
Fuck!
You're gonna do something.
Damn, Whitey can understand doing something less than glamorous to make a better life for yourself when it's cop to ICE, but not when it's normal human being brown person to United States of America. Why would you ever come here? All these brown people out here, why would they ever?
You said they was trying to make a better life for themselves?
They gonna pay me how much to be ICE? Huh? Damn, baby, I'm telling you, this is really the opportunity, man. I'm just saying, we could
what
really
should
get
do?
something better for ourselves.
You know what we should do? We should make a call signal.
White supremacy.
Like the fucking Batman logo in the air. Whoever's an ICE agent, nigga, we coming to fuck your wife, nigga. Fuck it.
Wait.
Call the bros up.
Wait.
We piping your shorty out while you on duty, nigga. Fuck you. Let's see if you go back home then. Stupid bitch.
Wait, what happened?
Not me though. I'm married.
1 second. Wait, we was talking about
God.
we was talking
In
about
theory.
immigrants. We was talking about immigrants coming to America, and it went from that to fucking ICE's wife.
Oh my
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
God,
I'm not putting my dick in no shorty that also.
I'm about to
allows
say,
ICE
what's your moral compass hitting on,
Nah,
shorty?
nah.
Let's really talk about what's your moral compass hitting on. You was married to Paul and them? ICE sergeant?
I'm cool.
No!
I'm cool. I put my shit in, it come out white, nigga. I'm cool, folks. No, sir. Can't do it. Not me. No, not I.
Oh shit.
Not I. Yeah. Yeah. Rain check on that one. For sure. Rain check on that. Any woman that is allowed. Hey, honey, this nigga walk back in ICE uniform.
Smell like straight tear gas.
It's my take about it was the same take with Kirk now.
Oh, Kirk Shorty?
His wife. It's like you know, his wife wasn't Charlie Kirk. I'm not gonna feel bad for your wife though. You married, you allowed.
She got on that bitch and said, "We're gonna continue
Nigga,
the
she
effort."
She had pyrotechnics at this nigga funeral. She didn't fuck with you, nigga. Like it's a fucking concert, nigga.
Fireworks popping off at this nigga funeral.
Nigga, I was surprised they ain't put her in one of them harnesses and swung her ass around like Chris and them, nigga. Like dead ass, bro. Like gang. Something wrong with you, bro.
Willingly stay with
I'm gonna pass on that.
We have to have strong civil discouragement, societal discouragement for marrying Nazis. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Also, like,
they don't even like you.
Yeah.
You're a woman.
Yeah.
Also remarrying.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So,
like, for all the ladies, all that, because I saw a girl in our comments that say some shit like that. You go on that date. Kamala is one thing. Like asking to be voted for Kamala. If that nigga look you dead in your eye and is like, I used to be a Nazi.
You used to be a what?
I used to be a
No!
Do that over there.
Okay. Do that over there.
So
sloppy seconds ass Nazi. Like, no.
Real.
No.
Sloppy second ass. I could never date a girl who dated a Nazi.
Nigga, what?
I think that's a red line in the sand.
And if you
make me mad for dating that nigga. Now I gotta whoop you and the Nazi ass.
What does the talks look like? So what do them talks look like? Y'all tell me y'all never talk about nothing serious?
And bro, you know how girls be too, like when y'all in a relationship, she be, yeah, I get that. He was like, yeah, I don't really like niggas. She like, yeah. Sometimes, you know. No, boy.
So hold that.
Like, what the fuck?
The thing that pissed me off, and this is where we're gonna really get into the final meat and potatoes about this. Because what does this all mean?
What does this all mean? And what is the plan?
So now we're seeing. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. On top of this, we're seeing them clash with the police, right? Because I was gonna bring it up in Broadview.
Yeah,
the chief of police of Broadview, Thomas Mills, is saying that they have record of ICE making numerous false 911 calls,
which is also a crime.
That's a crime,
mind you.
Back to Blue.
We could never.
What happened to Back in the Blue?
We could never do anything that's slightly improper or maybe illegal to get a better life. So.
Casually commits crime.
So he says there was a call that said there's body cam footage that came out that said there were several Chicago police responding to a 911 call claiming someone was tampering with the gate, the ICE detention facility. The gate is where they took detained people from for processing, and then when police arrived, they found that there were 2 people there and a camera. So they interviewed, so they're like, oh, what the fuck is the tampering? They could not substantiate that there was anyone ever tampering it. And apparently this is not the only fake call that they have received. The police chief went on in the interview to talk about how it's disturbing and it's ridiculous. And it seems as though that they're trying to create their own like paper trail so they can say, look, we did need the National Guard because look how many times our agents had to call the police.
Help, come over here, please. You
guys,
get over there.
Someone tamper with the gate. It's a bunny outside.
Shoots bunny in head. The gate. Like, nigga.
You get out there, 2 niggas with a camera. Hi, how are you?
So
the
reason why fascism, we talking about trans people, we talking about all this dumb shit. The reason why fascism is the mental illness that needs to be like scourged from society is because it inhibits your ability to work in reality. You have to lie to people.
Yeah, that's the only way it works.
Your own reality in order to make it work because it doesn't even make sense. So your agents are trying to create their own evidence. The Trump administration is trying to create their own evidence.
And delete other evidence.
Which tracks with what they've been doing, lying about the numbers, misrepresenting the numbers, fucking taking News Nation with them in that raid that they did in the South Shore. News Nation is one of the only Trump dick-sucking publications. They didn't want to bring the Atlantic or Time or anyone else with them.
Because you know what they probably would have reported on? The fact that they had naked-ass children in zip ties.
You get to control the narrative that way.
Yep.
So now we have ICE agents calling police that they don't need to try to create their little paper trail.
And
Guys,
also tear gassing police
officers, tear gassing citizens, tear gassing children, tying up children. Okay, so this is irredeemable.
It's treason.
If you sign up to be a part of this, if you sign up to be a part of this agency, you're a traitor, and you will never be forgotten.
Nope.
We'll remember this when this not operating reality fades, like it has to, because these niggas do not have a plan to make your life better because they're not operating in reality.
There will be a
time where all you niggas have to answer for this shit.
Yep.
It's gonna come.
That's gonna be real crazy.
It's gonna be nuts.
You want me to be nice to you? I'm not gonna be nice to you.
And that track record is gonna hit. Adin Ross. Your track record is gonna be there.
This is what
like
everything
JJ
means.
said, that reality is coming.
This is what everything means. Because that's why, even going into this episode, I gave them forewarning. I said I'm about to pop off on some people. I'm gonna name drop some people because I'm mad. And the reason why I'm mad is because you niggas think I'm dumb.
Yep.
You think we're stupid.
I don't give a flying fuck what you believe, nigga. Believing political ideologies are one of those things that are very interesting and should be explored openly.
Yeah.
We can't even do that here because you niggas use communists as an insult. You don't even know what communism is, or socialism, or capitalism for that matter, or any other ism that denotes a political ideology because you're encouraged to not think about those as actual perspectives.
Yeah.
It's just a little word to you.
So,
It's a trigger word.
Yep.
So, and the reason why is because it really takes an honest understanding of those things to try to have an honest conversation about that. These people are
Also,
not here.
nuance.
Niggas don't got
These
nuance.
people are not here to do
nuance
that.
nerve in their
The
fucking
thing
body.
is, these people are not here to do that.
No.
And the thing is, we allowed so many of these lying ass niggas to get away with acting like they're just being objective, neutral, and trying to have a spirited conversation when all they've done is platform liars, bigots, people who know that they're lying, people who have made entire careers out of being the one nigga in the field who's a conspiracy theorist, who's a liar. Joe Rogan was doing episodes. Probably has a good 200 maybe episodes of people who have no fucking qualification speaking on some scientific theory thing, just yapping down the rabbit.
Millions of people are
and now
eating
we're
that
wondering,
shit
we're
fuck
wondering
up.
why disinformation and misinformation is the topic of the day. Why it feels like we're running around with our heads on fire because we're constantly trying to overcorrect for grown ass niggas who are still being lied to and still buying fucking lies, hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
That's why this shit matters, Theo Von. No, I'm not giving you my bad. You want to know? I seen the news headlines about Theo Von, but I didn't actually look at the thing. The video that DHS used to promote their immigration thing was him saying, "Heard you got deported."
Damn.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
And they did the little meme with the letters, the bye, and the music and everything. And then he goes, "I didn't want you guys to use my face in this. They used your principles."
Yeah.
Ooh.
Talk about, god damn, nigga.
They use your principles.
Jeez.
Yeah. Talking about this political shit, especially this. That shit was a bag for a lot of y'all niggas. It was a bag of 2024. But now you have to actually deep the fact that bag you collected.
Got to answer for that bag.
You have to answer for it because people have now associated these topics and these ideologies with who you are.
That's why I take it as a personal insult and a personal slight because you must think I'm fucking stupid.
You must think I'm fucking dumb.
Because guess what? I'm in politics too.
Yeah.
And we trying to make a bag too. You know how I made a bag in politics? I put an effort into trying to understand the concepts I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
You niggas had a whole presidency and another presidential run. To do
the same thing.
To deep one goddamn thing this nigga said.
Book.
Read a policy. Read an article.
Read a headline. You read something.
Hey, guys, I know that the fascists lied to us and made us think that fact checkers are the enemy of free thinking.
Which is insane.
Fact checkers are the closest thing we're going to get to the good faith attempt to understand what information is out there. Reading those articles are actually kind of interesting. You niggas had all the opportunity to crack open one of them bitches and you never did.
You know where it started though, and I really think that niggas should have paid attention when this happened, or we really wouldn't be here. When that one dumbass shorty got on TV and she was like, "No, that's an alternative fact."
Changed an era. Changed the political era. Liberals, there's recline problem. And the people who think that this shit is still a game. The people who want to backtrack and be like, I shouldn't got into politics because politics is still a game.
You can't take it off like you're taking off a fucking shoe, nigga.
And the same people who say, nigga, put the whole shoe on.
They think they can get rid of politics.
They think it's a hat that you can just switch off.
Because
I'm like, the same thing, right? The same people like Ezra Klein who think that it's a game and the words don't really matter. Underlying, we should still hold hands. No, this is the shit that you need to look out for, because that was the new approach from the Trump administration.
Yeah.
The new approach from the Trump administration that we never seen before was say fucking anything.
Yeah, fake
it don't
news,
matter what the
it's
truth
all
value
lies,
is,
it's
because you're gonna
truth social.
because you're gonna trigger the liberals by the fact that you're lying, and then that's enough rage fuel for our base anyway.
Yeah. You got to think about it, bro.
So when Kellyanne Conway went on the news and she said we provided alternative facts for the fucking inauguration side, it's something that's a verifiable fact that we can count and see and got filmed. And it's been filmed every single presidential inauguration. We can see it. And she lied about that. That is the Trump legacy right there. Because it immediately, what it did was it challenged our society, and it made us ask the question, do y'all actually give a fuck about this factual shit? Or are you niggas just pussy playing word lip service?
What it is,
and now we're here.
What it is with Theo Von, all these niggas, I will not be gaslit to believe that y'all didn't read a book before, that y'all didn't know anything, that y'all didn't talk to anybody. I'm not gonna be gaslit to believe it. Now, were you sitting there fucking Adin Ross sitting next to Ta-Nehisi? No. But niggas, somebody told you something. This is what
Adin Ross was like, no, we planned for like a week for this.
Somebody told you something, and this is where I have to say this. The reason why you are not allowed to jump ship now is because no. You decided to embody these white fucking nationalist, white supremacy ass fucking ideologies.
Because that's how you got the bag.
Because that's how you got the bag, and that's also what you was hearing. The problem was, that's your culture. The problem was, Adin Ross, Theo Von, maybe you wasn't there yet. You didn't want to say you weren't there yet, though. Why? Because they're throwing millions at you.
Yep.
You wanted to collect it. And now that you've collected it, and they are telling you, and they have shown you, nah, gang, Theo, we got the mask on, Theo, we're ready to kill these niggas.
Just like we said.
We're ready to kill these niggas.
Just like we said.
Now it's
just like we said. Just like we said.
Wait, no,
the reason why I keep saying
on you like this tattoo, nigga, it's not coming off.
Nigga, permanent.
That's the reason why I keep saying just like we said. Because the thing, all right, so if you wanna jump ship, right? It is not our responsibility to make ourselves more amicable, appealing, and nice for you to jump ship.
No.
If you want to jump ship, you have to fully
shit out your ass while you jumping, nigga.
If you have to jump shit, you have to not be pussy. And have to understand that no. The reason why this is a bad thing, Theo Von, is not just Adin Ross, not just because I got into politics and I waded into the river and I said something controversial. The reason why it's bad is because the Nazis are bad.
Come here.
Hey,
come here. Here. Talk about it.
These people made arguments for a worldview that they want to see. And you heard that argument and said, yes, I agree.
What money can I get out of this?
So the only way for you to atone and jump any ship is not, hey, DHS, I agree with the fact that you're deporting these niggas, but you didn't have to make me say to deport the niggas. No, you should say, I don't think we should be deporting the niggas. Until you take that step,
the part,
literally,
the part,
bitch ass nigga.
Genuinely, that's the part that is annoying. That's the part that is what the fuck you think
White
you're
redemption.
fucking slow.
White redemption.
You niggas sat here, went over there, did that shit, and instead of being like, fuck, Chicago's under siege. Niggas, my homies, my family, all of these things are being affected by the things that I did. That
people in Chicago have died.
Stood for. People have died.
People in Chicago have died.
Black people have died. Instead of being like, fuck, the shit that I stood for. One of them was Hispanic. But the shit that I stood for contributed to these people dying. Instead of actually taking the time to say, wrap your head around, damn, what does that mean for me? No. What does that mean for the ideology that I've deeped?
Ezra Klein. That's the answer.
You decided to sit here and say,
you know why Ezra,
I ain't gonna lie, I can't fuck with these politics no more.
You know why Ezra Klein's the answer? Is because it's always just a conversation.
It's always just a conversation.
The white supremacy of it all,
especially to the oppressor.
If you want to look at the woke take, it's always redemption and humanity and charitability and good faith extended to certain people regardless.
Yeah.
A nigga will die from the cops and we got to write up a laundry list of the things that they did in their life.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk died. We can't talk about the things that he did.
No. Slavery.
No, I'm about to say,
slavery's a
Ta-Nehisi.
unit. Slavery's a unit in class, not history. Think about that. It's talking points. That's how they operate. It's talking points.
So Ta-Nehisi Coates sits down with Ezra Klein. I remember seeing this interview that he had. If you don't know who I'm talking about, look them up. But they have this discussion about Charlie Kirk's death. And he's talking about, and Ta-Nehisi Coates is making the argument that we've made, where we're like, it's political violence is a reality for many people in this country, but especially black people at all times. And this is why we're running around with our hair on fire like this shit got to stop, or whatever. And Ezra Klein's trying to make the argument where he doesn't respond to shit that bro says, because you're not even connecting, right? And he responds with, like the model of politics of having disagreement with people and unabashedly hashing out those disagreements is something that we should strive for. And that's the only way that we're going to really ensure that we get free speech and everything, because it's a conversation to you. It's only a conversation to
the nigga that says, hey, we're still...
It's only a conversation to you because you're a white man. Charlie Kirk was a white man, and there has always been charitability, faith, good intentions extended to certain people regardless of who the fuck they are. If you want to understand Ezra and any other white person, Dean, any other white person who's caught up feeling like, why is there a gap between where black people seem to be right now and minorities seem to be right now and the conversations that we're having? Why are they saying it's tone deaf? And why are they trying to police XYZ? Is because you're engaging with us, our real life experience, in a hypothetical.
Yep. Because it's hypothetical to
Because it's hypothetical to you. It's a talking point to you. You're just debating your
This is also what happened.
You can discuss on
niggas are in Chicago right now.
They can discuss on what if.
We live the what if.
Exactly.
Whatever y'all talk about, we live it.
This is also what happens when y'all, as white people, have made careers out of politics. You can get money.
It's fun.
You can make careers.
Say the
you
words.
put on a suit every morning.
Say the
you
words.
get up and go to Capitol Hill. No.
Which
it's not just about that.
And you want to know what? You want to know what's the greatest trick of it all? And there's a little piece of nugget in it for white people, for people who might like it, Adin Ross, or who even want to listen to us this long. The little nugget in it is, that's the reason why y'all are fucked over too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyone who's not a rich white person, that's the reason why you fucked over too, because they will sit here and throw these talking points at you.
Yep.
Culture war, culture war, culture war. Make the words just words.
Yep.
Just words.
Just words.
While they're bombing people in different countries, while they don't want to give you health care, while they don't want to fund nothing that you give a fuck about, because we're too busy talking about all these words. No, these are real things. All of them are real. The bombs that are falling in different countries, real. The racism that y'all niggas propagate, real. The sexism y'all propagate, real. Mm-hmm. The lack of inclusive when it comes to gender expression, when it comes to all the lies about vaccines and shit, real. All that shit is real. And you niggas don't get to run from it just because it finally, in your standard, finally became real because me, Theo Von, is officially tied to it. Go suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
And you know what they do?
Bullshitting.
Those white people that aren't rich, they will open that door like, what the fuck? Hey, what's behind this? They will shut the door for them. Nah, it's the other door.
White men fight back!
Especially because
you niggas don't have a dime to your name. White men fight back.
Because they sit there and then they, oh no, you're white. No, but
You gotta look through that door.
They want to make you feel, as that poor white person, they want to make you feel like you are on a different side of that coin. And yo dumbass will sit there and be like, no, what? You're right. And you'll sit there fucking poor for the rest of your fucking life.
The government shutdown is happening, guys. Government shutdown is currently happening. It's over healthcare.
For like 8 days now?
Yeah, it's been like 8-9 days now. And the vast majority of, or not the vast, but the majority of people on those healthcare programs, on those child assistance programs, are white people. Yeah. Right? We're on it disproportionately because they keep us impoverished disproportionately.
You know.
Y'all are on it as well because, the wealth doesn't trickle the way that they said it was going to trickle for the last 60 years. They've been saying that Ronald Reagan shit. Yeah. It don't work right there. So y'all need help too, but y'all are too busy advocating against your own self-interest because these niggas are convinced that black people are the problem.
For Elon to keep his $500 billion.
That you can't even visualize.
Nope.
So this is what we try to get through to y'all each week when we say that this shit is real. This shit has real implications, and the reason why we know it's real is because I seen these troops outside.
Yeah.
Yep.
And let's talk about that briefly. I made a video earlier this week about talking about how, as a collective of people that are against this issue, whether you're white, fucking black, fucking whatever, right? We have to start understanding and deepening the reality that we live in because it is real. And it is also traumatic. This is shit that is going to haunt me for the rest of my fucking life when I'm fucking 40. I promise you. Why? Because for the past 2, 3, 4, obviously months, but like 2, 3, 4 weeks of me seeing this shit next to us and understanding where we are, this is reality. This is a moment in time where you at home need to understand in deep the reality that we live in. This shit is real. This shit is happening now.
Yeah.
These are the steps that we need to take, and we'll put them out there. But like protests and all, those are steps we need to take before we're in Nazi Germany. 1942.
Yeah, and I'm about to say they haven't given us any sign. I've been my optimistic, whatever is remaining of my liberal sensibilities, wants to sit here and be like, all right, I'm just waiting for the time where they hit that U-turn. They're not coming back.
It's not happening.
If we don't get there right now, what do you think the platform of the Republican Party is going to be in 2028?
Jesus
you think they're going to come
Christ.
to Jesus? No, they're going to use Jesus to deport. So
Exactly.
there's a certain point where we have to acknowledge that, yes, this shit is real. And we have to acknowledge that these people are lying, and that's why we got here. So believing in the truth, providing reasoning for why you believe the thing you believe, will always provide at least an avenue to see why people are thinking this shit.
Yeah.
I'm looking at all the shit that you niggas been putting out here for years, bro, and it's thinly disguised bullshit. And as a result of that, there are troops outside, niggas getting snatched up.
Bullshit.
So that's why it's a different level of like anger, irritation, disappointment,
but also action. It has to be a different
now you
level
channel
of
it in.
action.
I'm about to say, because I could sit here and just be mad at you niggas, but there's a reason why we're trying to give you game as well, and pointing exactly why these niggas got these things wrong, how they got them wrong, because education, actually is like your biggest weapon.
I want to say
that's why they fucking demonize being smart.
I want to say this as well. Action does not just, I'm not saying go throw your fucking bodies on the front lines.
Go get a gun.
I made I made a video.
Go to the gun range.
I literally made a video announcing that. Action looks like whatever your role is. Play your role. Lock the fuck in. Turn your fucking brain on. We are here.
And let us not get confused. Because again, politics is an ever evolving game. Candace, Theo, Jake Paul,
Adin Ross,
Snoop Dogg, fucking any of these niggas who kind of like fell into this. Cool. Okay, first of all, congratulations, Chicago. Congratulations on that happening. But also, this is something that you have to accept. Your digital footprint is something that you gotta accept.
Shit is
and
tarnished,
I'm not
nigga.
hearing no shit, no unity, not, hey, we have to meet in the middle. I seen Candace say it. If you're on the left, you're not my enemy. We have to meet in the middle. No.
You can stay over there.
No. We don't have to meet in the middle. You guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Because we were right.
Yep.
Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Yep. There is no meeting in the middle.
I'm sorry, don't feel good.
It don't
laugh at me. Why y'all laughing at me and Dredge? Because I had a wrong take.
Yeah, because your wrong take. Your wrong take has killed people.
Niggas to die.
Yeah. That's what your wrong take did,
So
Candace.
that's your responsibility. Y'all responsibility is
blood is on y'all hands.
Y'all responsibility is deep that. Drop your head. Be like, okay, I might have not been as informative, but this is possible. And then we can coalition.
And
talk about that. And then when you start agreeing with me on basic humanity and when we should afford people that, then we can develop our policy.
Yeah.
You niggas threw in behind the mass deportation candidate and got surprised when he did mass deportation.
Atone.
For your sins.
Atone.
Attack on Titan, nigga.
It's time. It's time, bitch ass nigga.
That's the thing, too. It's like, bro, I hate that meet in the middle shit, because now when niggas actually meet in the middle, you try to take those niggas in the middle and put them.
Meet in the middle assumes that I have to compromise with a nigga who's been lying.
Meet in the middle. No, because this is
you've been lying.
This is how we got in this fucking situation. Meeting in the fucking middle.
You made them
Civil War.
Made them
that's how.
You made them talking points a culture thing. So that's how
we was meeting in the middle when we was allowing y'all to do black codes and Jim Crow laws. That was meeting in the middle. Them niggas, they turned their fucking blind eye. Here we the fuck are. Ain't no more meeting in the fucking middle.
The people who, and let's say it's because the people who you defend, regardless of whether or not you may be conscious of it, all these people that we mentioned, they don't want to meet shit in the middle.
Nope.
They've always been on the same time. Take our ball and go home.
Real.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Civil War was not, let's meet in the middle. These niggas was like, well, we can't do slavery forever.
Let's kill y'all.
We gonna make our own shit then.
Yeah. so we can enslave these humans.
That's the logic we're operating on. Stop acting.
Stop acting as if this is a whole blue versus pink. Go fuck yourself. Like,
so yeah, and that's kind of one of the things that I want to try to stress is now in this time we've seen a result of all this rhetoric that has pushed us here, still coming from the far right.
Yeah,
still has yet to change. Yep, and that's how we must proceed, and that's how we have to keep attacking. Yeah, because you have pushed us at this point to be working as hard as we do.
Yeah, you in our front lawn now?
Yeah, now we here.
Now we here. Yeah, let's do it.
So, do not, like I always say, do not let these people scare you because, again, one of the key aspects of fascism is that your enemy has to be the strongest thing in the world and also the weakest thing in the world.
Yeah, weak and strong.
These niggas are just throwing darts at a board and see what sticks. So if you're getting distracted by all the darts they throwing, then you're off your game.
Then you're off your game. You're not here for real, crying and shit over white supremacists dying.
Thank you guys for joining us for this week. Do we want to throw in that little reaction as a I guess we can we can brighten the mood a little bit. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because you get me to talk at length about this shit. Before we close out with our
I want to see it.
Before we close out with our final 10 reaction, like I always say, like, comment, share, subscribe everywhere. Thank you guys for tuning in with us.
What's your personals, by the way?
Oh yeah, we didn't even say that. J William J or J William J8 on all platforms.
You know what I mean? What you on, Matt? On all platforms.
Yes, sir. SoHo Studios.
Yes, SoHo Studios. Or it's Allen.
Or it's Allen, yeah.
And AB the Artist, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for rocking with us. We posted the other day a clip. What episode was it? From the Deontay episode? No.
This was way before.
This was like episode like fucking 10 or some shit. Or like episode 20 or something.
Yeah, this was
we were talking about crime statistics, right? Because and it's funny that we wrap up here because it is all in vain of stop letting these niggas lie to you. Yeah. And this is exactly how we get here and how we have these problems. Because people have been robbed of their critical thinking skills. We made a video where we're talking about crime statistics and how people who are bad faith and people who are stupid don't have like the capacity to go past step one.
Yeah,
right. The first step that we mentioned was that proximity crime is the thing. Because you're going to find 85 to 90% when it comes to interracial crime statistics. If you look up when a black person is victimized, who is it the majority of the time? Mind you, this is how you know we're right, because this is how the topic gets changed. A black conservative will say, if you look at the majority of black people and who they really fall victim to, y'all talking about police brutality, but it's really other black people that kill other black people. All right. Okay. Which is true. That's supported by the data. It's anywhere from like 89 to 93% of the time a black person dies in like a homicide or whatever, it's another black person that killed. Okay. It's about like 85 to 87% for like Asian people, for white people, for Hispanic people, for Native people. And the reason why is because Native people are on like reservations. Yeah. Hispanic people are going to be, they're spread out across the nation mainly, but you have little Italies, you have Puerto Ricans, you have Mexicans, you have all types of, you have different ethnicities laid out in different city blocks. We know that because people of different ethnicities tend to live around each other, right? So I can tell you the southwest side is going to be mainly Hispanic in Chicago. I can tell you the far south side is going to be mainly black in Chicago. I can tell you the far north side is going to be mostly white. That's not because I'm DEI candidate racist. No, that's just how the fucking dynamic. What? And they redlined, so they made it like that.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Like,
when it comes to black people, they be like, I'm not even gonna lay out his entire argument yet. I'm gonna let him talk. Let me hear it. But you know that's the conversation, because yes, it is the factual reality for most races in this country that's the case because of how we live. Now we can have other conversations about that, but we never talk about white on white crime. Never talk about Asian on Asian crime.
Think that's even the point. Which I'm excited to hear what the fuck he has. Because what.
So let's get on to the white dude literally doing the exact same thing that we said in the video.
What the fuck we said.
Like, niggas live around niggas, Asian people live around Asian people, white people live around white people. Who would have thought that the majority of time a crime gets committed would be against another black person? Yeah. So when you don't have the critical thinking to think that far in these stats.
I get what y'all are saying, but it's more about per capita. So.
Pause it. Can we pause it real quick?
Yeah, can we pause it?
Per capita.
Oh, wait, he was about to say per 100,000 people, there's 3 murders for like white people, and there's 32 for black people per capita. Okay.
Please don't tell me that's what he was about to say.
Please
actually, let's get
for 100,000 black people, there are 30 murders. and per 100,000 white folks like me, there are 3. So that's a drastic difference. And obviously there's way more white people, but that's where per capita comes into play.
Where is
For
he
example,
talking about?
Last year, black men ages 14 to 49 made up 3% of the American population, and they committed 43% of the murders. But I get it. Statistics are inherently racist.
Here, let's pause. Statistics are inherently racist. No, the interpretation you take from statistics is inherently racist.
Wait.
So, let's begin at level 1.
Level 1. I was going to say, we got to level 1 this nigga. We might have to level 1 his ass.
Level 1. Per capita.
That's where I'm lost at. Wait.
He said,
there's 30 murders per 100,000 for black people and 3 for white people. Why? No, don't ask that question. We can't ask why. So let's not start. Let's not start. Get there.
We don't have to. No.
Level 1.
Systematic. No.
Still, like he said, he tries to hint at it. There's more white people in the country. White people are still arrested for, because we're talking about arrests here. A good 57 to 65% of murders.
So wouldn't that mean?
So wouldn't that mean that they're still committing the majority?
The majority?
Yes.
Wait, so...
Yes, disproportionate. You want to know why black people disproportionate? No, we can't ask why! The stats are racist because there's more black murder than the white murder! Okay. Per capita means fucking nothing when you're comparing 13% of the population to 65 to 70. White people are arrested for around 60% of the murders and everything, which tracks with like their population and everything. And black people are arrested for around 27 to 30 on average. That's still an overrepresentation because we're 13% of the population.
Why?
No. No. Let's take the numbers and say per capita black people are still more dangerous because XYZ. Even though my country with almost 70% white people is seeing the sheer amount of people just die each day from this demographic. We're going to say per capita.
We're going to say per capita to make...
As if more people are not dying from that threat.
I was going to say your statistic that you said would... allude that y'all are more, like percentile wise, it's more than black people.
Okay, yeah, and then second of all, okay, now number two, the statistics are racist. The statistics are sexist too, because those are men. Number 3, oh my God, let's talk about it's just per capita. He's dangerous. He's dangerous. Around the sidewalk. Let's talk about arson. Let's talk about burglary. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about every other crime besides just homicides. Let's talk about sexual predators, sexual assault, rape.
Oh, then they soar in that category.
Fuck! Statistics are inherently racist.
Nigga said they soar in that category.
Amount of presidents with felony convictions.
Shit.
Amount of school shootings happened since Charlie Kirk's death. I know what you guys are saying.
Like, this is the thing.
And then finally,
I want to say, this is
as the cherry on top. Why?
If we want to have,
I don't even know your name, bro. But why?
If we want to have, this is the thing about these conversations. If we want to have these conversations, we can have these conversations, but don't nitpick, don't bullshit.
Let's talk about the whole crime problem, and let's talk about the multiple factors. Okay, so why is it that majority of black men are responsible for 40?
Let's see the whole picture.
Which 1 second ago it was 50, now it's 40, and you vary depending on databases and arrests, and you get 30. Okay, let's just say it's 3% of the population responsible for 40% of the murders. Okay, let's pause right there.
Pause right there.
What do we do about that? Okay, we could look at it in one way. We could say, okay, well, another thing that these people have in common is that they're all men, and we see the various ways that society like pushes men, violence, all types of shit.
That word y'all hate.
Yep, suicide numbers, all the shit. How men do it, the violent means through which they take their own lives and everything. We need to really have a societal problem about how we treat men. Or you could take that, you could say, oh, there's black people there. Oh, we gotta really, you see how these black people, they're violent and they take lives and they take each other's lives and they ignorant XYZ. So we really have a big societal problem with black people. Or you could say, oh, in general, crime's been on the decrease since the 90s. So, but there's still black overrepresentation here. So what community effort would take those numbers down? At the end of the day, it is a black person's decision when they go kill somebody. but no decisions happen in a vacuum.
Yeah.
So like it's probably more likely that somebody who's poor, somebody who needs to make ends meet, somebody who's been around gang violence, somebody who comes from, the history that makes up humanity.
Yeah.
Would be more likely to make a decision like that if they're growing up in that area. So what if we lessen the amount of areas like that exist? Maybe they'd make less decisions like that. No!
It's niggas'
It's the
fault.
first one. It's the black people one.
Yep.
You know why it's the black people one? Because it's always the black people one.
Yep.
You always stop there.
Yep.
The statistics are not inherently racist. It's what you pull from the statistics that's inherently racist.
Yeah.
And because you don't know the fucking statistics, you haven't engaged with it besides 1350 chat room black people are dumb and racist.
Yeah.
You get fucked when you try to have a real conversation with a nigga. Shut up! Tyler, I don't even fucking know what bro name is.
You know what that
Nigga, fuck you,
Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Pick up a fucking book, nigga. I'm not no professor, nigga. You want to ask how to bring those crime numbers down? Come on to Jaam, we can talk.
Come on to Jaam, bitch.
Let's read a couple papers. You would have did that before you made your video, pussy ass nigga. Thank you for joining
As written, nigga.
As written.
As written. I hope you guys have an awesome day and night wherever you may be. Again, check out that Patreon.
Check out that Patreon.
Comment with hashtag Jaam Talks. We keep saying that each week and we don't respond.
But I be reading
we read them.
though.
We just don't.
We just don't do it.
In the episode.
But you know what we're gonna start doing on the Patreon? Is
Damn,
Go ahead.
Pay to get your voices heard.
Pay to play. American democracy. Capitalism. America. Please, again, post your pictures with your SoHo orders.
Oh, bro.
And thank you guys for the love and support.
Appreciate y'all very, very, very much.
Keep arming yourself with the knowledge and keep paying attention to what's going on in Chicago.
On God.
Blue race on the hood.
Yeah, I mean,
thank you guys. Have an awesome day and night wherever you may be. And see you.
Peace out, y'all.
Thank you for watching this long. If you haven't already, subscribe. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You think we just sitting here doing it for nothing?
You think you're gonna sit here and not
Need
do
to
shit? Like
eat.
this shit.
Click that I know you're not subscribed. Click it.
Cool.